Equinox is weird.
Not as weird as Lobotomy Corporation. Okay, so 5 gear, yeah. I think
Yep.
I think I already kind of forfeited one because I'm a big dumb idiot. I could get one from
Well, just gotta go eat. Then just have a talk
yeah.
to the ego destroyer.
Did you see the dinner me and my ma had an image dump? No, well, maybe. Was it like the weird salad and stuff, and there was like this really neat looking shrimp? Because I saw something to that effect, but I wasn't like invested.
Trump.
Mainly because my parents came over and said, "Hey, let's get some fucking Long John Silver's," and I was like, "Hell yeah, that sounds great!"
Hush puppies.
Hell yeah, hush puppies. I don't know what's wrong with my parents because all they did was just dump their hush puppies on me. And I was like, well, shit, sure. I'll have deep fried bread.
Cornbread.
Okay, I actually completely forgot I still have my wallet and my phone in my pockets, so I gotta get that out of there. Apparently, 2 hours. 2 hours and it drops, and I will be a very happy boy. But, what gear can we dispose of? The thing only upgrades weapons, so I gotta see if I have weapons here that I could just chuck. As far as I know, it's only... Well, we can buy one gun. Did you watch the playlist? I watched some of it, but I didn't have time to actually watch it because I watched about 5 minutes after the stream, had to go to bed for work, got up, was late for work, and then I came back home, kinda... I watched a really weird video when I got home about a dude harvesting a bunch of bismuth from Pepto-Bismol. That dude fucked it up so much, but I didn't have time to watch that. Midnight Ordeal is so hard. I keep like sandbagging attempting it because I want to finish Bina and Hokma's quests first. But yeah, I should really do a midnight, shouldn't I, Aurelia? Especially since I have this fat-looking armor set. But what gear can I chuck? So I could get 2 by harvesting Alurain and what's her fuck? Question is, what can I throw? I could throw all the ice spears and just rebuy them. I thought some motherfuckers had ice spears. I know Tallow has the one. Frederick has one. Okay. So we could do that. Extract ego from he or higher. How far is Alurain?
Dead.
We're halfway there. What's our gimmick? Oh yeah, we have to be mediocre. Ugh. So it looks like attachment or suppression is the way to go. Let's have Torpo be a loser. But man, look at this department looks rad. This is collections. And apparently,
Extraction.
like, extraction. Which is apparently we're gonna put a bunch of runes and shit on the wall, I guess. This is gonna suck. Welcome to the goth department. This is gonna suck because if this bitch escapes, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do anything. Has to be 8 to 15. So we want 7 failures? I think we're good on failures. The problem is getting enough energy to extract is going to be a dick if we do this method. Welcome to the goth department as opposed to Hakuma's prep department. Yep. Hello, Frederick. Or Rhetoric. Today is kind of a chill day because, really we should be dealing with the fucking, midnight ordeal, but I'm just a big old baby. Torpo, you get back in there and you fucking work, Mr. 146 psychic points. God damn. That's not looking good. It's really not looking good. Touchy. So apparently we had a weird situation where I didn't see this because I went to bed before I noticed, but apparently the dude we raided last night recognized me. And I got told that in the morning and I was like, dude, what? So that's strange. What was the gimmick for Alarain? She likes instinct, is okay with insight. Hopefully Torpid doesn't fuck this up. Because if it does, it's basically gonna be fucking shenanigans with red. It was a due minute after we raided. Oh. Too much good work. Better get ready to deploy. God damn it. Of course. Where is it going? Okay, looks like it's here. Immune to white, weak to red and blue. Well, first off, I hope this slows it down. White damage, red damage. Everybody here does white damage. Fuck. Man, we get to see some of the troops do actual work. This is great. Sanagi gets to get deployed. Bograt gets to be deployed. And probably only for like a minute of combat, because this motherfucker's just gonna teleport, isn't he? Where's the other dude with the bazooka? I thought I had a third dude with a bazooka. There he is. I knew I was missing someone. Now, I would say you can't blame Torpo for this, but let's be real here. White damage. Black damage. Yeah. The worst part is I don't have the energy to send red after this thing. Oh damn, that's a lot of psychic damage. So let's white shield, shall we? All right. Where's shenanigans taking me next? Here? Alright. Somehow I don't think slow bullets work on its teleport. It's not worth it to send red. No, but it's funny. It is really fucking hilarious. There we go. I think that did it. Did that do it, or did it pop? Yeah, it's dead. It's nowhere near. It's just a floating ball right now. And that's one when we never touched Allurain again. Ever. Fuck that thing. But now we need to get, a bunch of weapons broken. And I think we agreed that it was gonna be the white spears. So I gotta do a department transfer. Now, who has the third spear, is the question. There we go. Hello, Dresho. Today we commit random acts of vandalism, as we now have to extract, gear. We also get to see this goofy-ass animation again. Ah! Oh no! Bad luck! That's actually good luck. Too bad these guys are worthless. I can't see the video because Twitch is being annoying. Sorry to hear that, man. I would have had quality options, but turns out my my quote-unquote opportunity for partner was a fucking lie. Oh well, I figured I wasn't gonna get partner anyways. I just feel like they could be a little bit more honest with their wording than it's saying, if you could see the button, you can apply for partner. And then when you get denied, said, oh, you absolutely need the achievement to get partner. Cool. Hey, Airman, guess what? You missed old belief and promise nuking a weapon as planned. Let's hope we can get it again. It's always fun watching this stupid fucking animation. No, Lumpy. Go right the fuck back there, because you're gonna be using this until your shit breaks. Stop being so lucky! God damn it! There we go. I like the failure animation. It's so funny to me. Who's the third guy? Frederick. Now it's your turn to lose forever, Frederick. I said lose forever, not win. This is not the plan. I just love this idea of like a bunch of employees super pissed in front of the manager, and the manager's just like, "It's okay, guys, we'll get him back. It's just that that she asked me to break him," and all those agents are just like, dick. And that should do it for that. Mission complete. Good work! Now we just gotta get through the day, which will be interesting. Let's see, who needs training in literally anything here? I guess Big Bird, Hoodwood could stand to work with Big Bird more. The only issue is gonna work Naked Nest. Manager, why are you listening to the sex bot? She's not a sex bot. She's a fucking... Let's be real here, she's a morgue worker. I'm so afraid of working the nakedness just because I don't know about its gimmick. The audio of wine playing this is kind of interesting. It sounds like a gacha. Yup. Y'all ever see that, there was a, really dumb video on Twitter of a dude playing, I think it was Grand Blue Fantasy on iPhone. And his logic was to go to Walmart, buy, like, hundreds of dollars of iTunes, and then iTunes gift cards.
I don't think it's not Grand Brew. I think it's something else. I think maybe Love Live or something like that.
Oh,
The
yeah,
thing was the phone that they destroyed was a different phone they used from unboxing all of it.
But yeah, the thing is, did they actually spend the money? That's what I'm worried about. Because that receipt said they really spent $5,000 on fucking iTunes gift cards. That's dumb as shit.
How else did you get the receipt?
I don't know. I just want to believe. That's all. Let's see, who needs instinct? No one needs. Well, a lot of people need instinct because y'all motherfuckers are not EX instinct yet.
When did everybody become Ultra Instinct?
Can I train insight here? No. No one can train insight here. Oh shit, this sucks. I'll train Skippy. Skippy will deal with the cocaine shark. Why does it feel like I'm missing employees? But did Frederick and Lumpy never leave? Or are they en route? Yeah, they're en route. Okay. You weenies with your no weapons. Attachment work. I guess... Honestly, I don't think anybody's gonna be working La Luna for a while just because we don't need to train on them. He has a friends at the store and they rang it up and voided the receipt. Yeah. Now these idiots need to work in, work on getting their insight up. There's no real way to do that here, so have fun, guys. Now, is there anyone that needs justice here? No one. Well, I gotta train them in those other stats, but I gotta, like, swap departments around and shit. The Luna's kind of fucked up. The fact that the keys are heads. What? Oh, no, the keys aren't heads. That's just the decor of the lantern, of the candles. That's still pretty fucked up, though. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Well, that's wasted energy. Let's try that again. How about we not do that ever again? You fucking twats. Meltdown is singing machine, so I don't care. It's time for Ultra Instinct Torpo. What the fuck was I training here? Oh well, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. We're just trying to get to the next day, that is all. Oh man, it's beautiful. Watching all these work orders go in 30 frames a second. Remember when we restarted and everything ran smoothly and shit? We don't see that anymore. We've gotten too big. Everything is too streamlined. Everything is too industrialized. One, two, three. So we could try to get Void Knight another ego gift. Now it's Purple Dawn, so it's a really easy dawn. But still, that if you ignore Purple Dawn, shit goes south instantly. You know what would be a great overreaction? Allurain escapes, so I call in the rabbits.
Then she goes to a different department and then woofs.
Like, I'm just so tired of dealing with this fucking plant. You guys munch on him. Sir, it teleported. Ah! Take your boxes and get out. Stardock announces Siege of Centauri. What is that? And why do I care? Stardock is the guys that made Sins of a Solar Empire, so... might be cool? Who's still trying? Oh. There we go. Nice. Halfway through the day. Da, 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 da. One day I'll get that fucking rose brooch. I don't know why I want it, I just want it. Good news, I'm gonna do a week of PTO. Nice! I've come to appreciate the benevolence of what is called paid time off. No, not Festive Wars. Skippy's gotta do this work. It looks like 4 more work orders until the next meltdown. Man, we weren't even halfway through our energy. What the fuck? Ugh. So weak. Alright. God, Hoodwood has like the worst luck getting ego gifts. It's so alarming. Oh. When did this shit happen?
Just now.
I'd rather not poke the bird of judgment anymore then. Finally caught you. I have been watching the VODs over the past few days. Oh man, Eden. That's what? Hours of footage? I appreciate the support, and I'm really sorry. That's like 3 seasons of shit. I hope you enjoyed the show as we're slowly starting to get plot. Once we finish the day's work, we'll get the goth robot story. Let's see here.
Destroy. She just pulls out a gun and immediately kills you.
That'd be great. My friend got me into this game. I got caught up in it and been loving it. Really? Are you playing it legit, or are you playing it like me, where you just time scam every single time something goes wrong, which is a lot? But we had something good. We killed the Apocalypse Bird. Meltdowns are La Luna. Oh god, it's Queen Bee. Stop telling me about fucking Stardock video game. I'm playing a video game.
Don't you want to know more about Stardock?
Three days plus 416. That's what? What playlist? Stardock, D-O-C-K. When her Queen Bean's rules, she likes Insight a lot. She does red damage. Festivore is an Alephi. Hopefully Festivore doesn't fuck this up.
No promises.
Yeah, I mean, Atla had a very high result, and Queen Bee was like, nah, bitch, fuck you! Bees! I hate Queen Bee.
Brawling.
They're in my eyes. Help. What's the third? Oh, we're on Blue Meltdown. That is an artifact. Don't gotta give a little fuck. Time for Lobotomy if you watch from the start. That can't be right. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm looking at the one on Twitch. 32 videos, 76. Oh, unless it's YouTube. Because I think I may have started uploading to YouTube and never got around to finishing it. The one on Twitch has a lot of videos. Atla, you're never getting that gun back. I refuse. Okay, so those two are getting worked. We have a while, so... Places, people. We have work to do. Energy for days. I'm also tempted to work Fiery Bird for some energy.
Fireball instantly blows up, killing everybody in the department.
Well, I have two attempts, so it should be fine. Then again, a lot of things should be the way they are, but they're not. We still gotta make Ultra Instinct Skippy Granola. I'm of the firm belief that Skippy Granola is already in a state of Ultra Instinct, he just doesn't realize it. We'll have to get used to the Midnight Ordeal. I know. But I feel like getting Bina's perks may help a little bit. Also, I'm gonna light a scented candle. Yes, that sounds incredibly dumb. But today I came back home and I realized, oh man, I better fucking take the garbage out. Tells me by day hour. That's so weird. I don't understand why it's only like 4 hours to you. Is it 4 hours for anyone else, or? Oh, man. Sweepers are gonna be weird. Because I never fight those often. Oh, 3 days. Yeah, 72 hours. Okay. I saw 3 days as last update and I was really confused. But yeah, that's 3 days of... 3 consecutive days of Lobotomy Corporation footage. Fuck! Oh no! What have I done? I'm a monster. I'm a caveman. I have a lot of free time. Do you have 3 consecutive days of free time? Well, Make that more like 9 because you had to sleep and do other things. So
Perhaps.
Assuming you can watch 8 hours a day, that's like what? 4 streams? I'm disgusting.
I mean, I didn't do this to anybody. Hey, look, a blue moon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sweepers are coming up and I don't know how to fight them.
Simple. What weapon?
Stay-at-home mom tier perks. Now I have even more questions. Mainly that question is, Mommy, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching someone try to fight Little Red Riding Hood and watching her blow someone's head away with a shotgun. Dong.
This is what it is. I'm just imagining it's like a wine mom just like sitting there with her tablet open watching the Highway Extreme instead of like some steamy novel. Yes, good.
Yes, yes, very good, very good. Die for me again, please. Oh god, stream stories are wonderful. We're gonna have to fight the fucking Blue Noon and I don't like it. It's so weird that this is the only time blue appears. There's no Blue Dawn or Blue Dusk.
Come on, Blue Midnight.
There is no Blue Midnight. There's only Amber, Violet, and Red. No.
Veritability Industrial Horror. A fucking tank appears in the base. Ah, what the fuck?
Okay, so yeah.
Team Midnight Ordeal is just a crew from Rainbow Six Siege.
No, it's the guy. It's the SWAT team from Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, but would you call that a midnight?
Oh, that should be the dawn. Just a couple fucking rookies not realizing what they're getting. Oh my. Luckily, they're just he-tier anomalies.
Hee hee.
So 2 infiltrated there. Some infiltrated there. Too bad for you, our Alephs are here. Dick.
Can I kill those interns? Then eat the intern.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens here, because if I remember right, they kill them and then they reproduce from the corpses. 8. These guys are just looking on like dinner plate special. U.S. background noise reminds me of I Am Legend and how Will Smith somehow got old news recordings so he could pretend to be. Ooh, yeah. That's some.
I mean, he also had the mannequins here and there, and just talk to them every now and then. Until vampires just grabbed it and it's like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Use it as bait. Well, what are you doing here? Get attacked. Even though originally, apparently, this thing was supposed to be like reverse Dracula. This vampire live in fear of this one human.
You are not allowed to eat my interns. Get fucked. Why does he have a heart? What is that?
Hungry.
So that one's going well. One got away. Can't have that. Get him, boys.
The legend has come to life.
Let the legend live it. Wait, no. I got that wrong. Oh, hey. You idiots with your fucking Zayn sticks. Get out of here. Meanwhile, over here. Murdered. Wait. No, you motherfucker. Where did you come from? did it! Day complete. What a weird set of events. The heart is from Lolita. Oh, so does fighting something mean it pisses off Lolita? Huh. I thought it was other work. Weird. So Numina has max fortitude. Airman vaguely increased fortitude. Torpo has more SP somehow? How did that happen? Oh yeah, I guess suppression is technically a job. I guess if video game wants to be a dick about it. Oh, this is the pressure anomaly. Not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling any of these anomalies here. Oh no, this one actually gives you a good gift, so we'll grab that one.
But Highway, all of our people are too smart.
No, not Scarecrow, Dimensional Reflection variant. I'm still calling you A, because I am programmed to do so, even though you are a big bitch. I don't have the memory separated A and U, but even though you two have we seen this plot yet? I forget. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring countless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world is it that he saw? That is what you must know. But the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a result, you may lose or gain everything. I try to support you. It's my role. And then the screen glows red.
You get kicked in the dick. Oh no.
Hi, when you don't have Layla. I do. It's on top floor. You know, I Am Legend is basically the late game of Harvest Moon types games before your game's over. Huh. Kept all their data in my head, but it's not my place to mention it because the machine has its own work to do. That is what you, or A, once said to me. Bitch. I'm surprised we didn't get any plot from Bina. Like, we completed our quest, yeah? Oh yeah, we got it. So, recover ego with a 25% chance when an employee dies. Reselect an abnormality. Or the good shit. I don't know, man. Increased chance of ego gift sounds really fucking dope. Not gonna lie. And I don't plan to have anyone die, because that's not fun. Yes! Do we have any A-lifts? We don't have a ding-a-dangle A-lift in here. Fuck, we can't check shit.
You avoided all of them.
I know, I'm a big old baby. Dang, 10% chance for a Crown of Thorns, I guess. So it is double chance, Chad is right.
Crown of Thorns.
Which means now A-lists have a 2% chance of giving us some shit. Also, we got a new hire, so, oh, fuck. Who was the wine mom that was reveling in our deaths? There we go.
It was me. I'm the wine mom.
Just running around with an iPad, just walking around with an iPad, exposing your kids to my filth.
No, my kids are watching something else. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that's a pretty good look. Maybe different hair because we already got the fucking Twin Tails look. That'll do just fine. We really do need a quote bot system like how other streams have that shit. Nah, down here we need sanity, boys. We're down here in the deep darks. We need brain meats. And better gear, but what can you fucking do? The I want to speak with your manager hairdo. We also got a gear up patchwork, so what do we have? Armor is still a problem. So I guess we'll get the bathrobe armor. There is one crossbow available, which is nice. But also, some people need weapons. Because I may or may not have broken them.
Nonsense.
There they are. If you have cactus armor, you're probably carrying an ice spear because my brain is weird. You need Gabura suppression. Yeah, I know. What's this? Oh, we never did get that second hammer, or that third hammer. Oh, there's no mission for, Binna. Is that normal?
Maybe you had to go in the next day.
So, since we have nothing on our plate, I think it's time for Fuck City. I wish they told me how many work orders we have to do. Time to fight God Delusion. Yeah, fucking right. He does white damage and everything is average. Do we resist white damage? Only patchwork. This will be great. Let's see if they're entirely capable of doing that.
You do the God Delusion instead. It's not the God Delusion, it's actually the Hot Delusion.
Hello, manager, I'm back to kill you again!
Betrayal.
So technically, they can do it. What was the work time? But missions can be hilarious. I'd like to get one. I also gotta do some micro here, just because I hate how Central Command deploys. Do you like ego gifts? I mean, I have like a metric fuck ton of them. That is Big Bird. Yes, that is Big Bird. We killed it. There is absolutely no reason for Torpo to do any work right now, so aside from the fact that we want to guarantee a success. Why all the bitches gotta be weak to red damage? This is bullshit. see, who needs instinct work? Tiger brows. Okay, Little Red's. What? Don't like Red Riding Hood? She's grown up quite a fair bit. Now here's my $1 million question. Are those teeth real or are they supposed to be a bandana? Because I honestly do not know. All the better they're rip and tear demons with. God, my character looks fucking silly. A mask, yeah, kind of like a bandana. I don't know. Though I always do like the interpretations of Red Riding Hood being a complete lunatic. Let's talk about Darkstalkers and BB Hood, and how that's probably one of the raddest designs. We really only get, well, we're not looking for energy today. We're looking to get to midnight. It's gonna be rough. BB Hood is fucking badass. I like how one of her ultras is to just like flip the blanket from her lunch basket, and then like 3 huge bulk ass motherfucking hunters come up and just shoot a motherfucker. Why does the Twilight armor look like Beetlejuice's suit? Do you mean, where is she? Do you mean that? Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it now that you mention it. It's because of the bandages. We kind of half-ass bandaged the suit, and then that came out.
Someone getting punished.
It's so loud. Alright, let's get some work orders done. I would like to get to midnight today, milestones. It's kind of the best day since we have no real orders. Wait, did I just... Yeah, I just shielded her. I meant to brain heal them. So basically the idea is we gotta go through all of the day, and I mean all of... I should be killing interns right now, shouldn't I? Because Big Bird may be a problem. Actually, no, cancel order. Tiger Brown needs to deal with Chill Shark. Now, while that's done, let's take a solid while and kill some fucking interns. They're so gross. They're like weeds. They grow everywhere. I can't get rid of them. Every poison known to man cannot get rid of these little shits. I have to kill them all manually, one by one. It's the only way. Murder them as necessary, or else the bird will be pissed. Wow, look at this pile of dead bodies right here. It's really great. Very rare do I get a 3 for 1. It's amazing just how quickly this game turns you into a monster. Yeah, what can all kill all interns? The button. Yeah? Button's real good at it. Like, who boy. I like a more personal approach to killing people, though. I think you were one before. Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe, Shin. If by monster you mean unorganized scumbag that doesn't follow orders and does everything in the most inefficient way, then yes, I'm a horrible monster. But I'm not a monster until I'm shooting interns so casually from my coffee table. With all the time, I can understand where Angela comes from. Yep. I give Angela a lot of guff, but she is a robot. She is entirely logic, therefore... Like... Wow. That looks really weird. Those eyeballs aren't even on her head. I got what I wanted and it's perfect. How many work orders have I issued? Just the one? I'm just imagining him this like little discs hovering over the skull. So now the mission objective is to get Night Void the eyeballs and make her look really fucking strange. Oh no, I just realized something. Gifts mean nothing today because there's no guarantee we're gonna live to beyond the beyond. Everything is terrible.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, watch as I get the Amber Alert and I'm just gonna be fucking hype.
Oh yes, an Amber Alert.
Fucking god, Amber Ordeal. Fuck me.
Oh no, you horrible alert of falling and you can't get up.
While I'm sitting here doing ordeals and shit, let's talk about the discussion of stream bumpers and how, I'm currently collecting chill music from all sorts of soundtracks in order to, like, get some good music for the streams. I got some before the stream. I managed to get, oh god, what's her name? The mechanic chick from, DMC5. Yeah, Nico. I got her theme for the intro, but I need more. We need to be chill here at Lobotomy Highway Incorporation.
Did you know that Nico is actually the daughter of Angus?
Yeah, I know! It's really fucking weird!
So, hi there. I have to come in here and interject to yell at both of you. Besides Highwaying doing something dumb and saying Amber Alert as is Highwaying's nature, did you say, Amber Alert, I've fallen and I can't get up?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, because
That's
Amber
Life Alert, you idiot!
Yeah, Amber Alert is something more...
If I'm not too
Amber
confident.
I'm sorry that I confused a missing child and an injured elderly.
Yeah, Amber Alert.
Perhaps
really
they're both the same thing. Maybe someone using Amber Alert for a missing elderly who fell on.
They're two opposite. There's a 180-degree turn.
Yeah, like that's a complete opposite age spectrum.
Combine both Life Alert and Amber Alert.
Kidnapped elderly that have fallen?
Yes.
Our
Oh,
elderly is missing. They've wandered off, and we can't find them.
Oh my god, Arrowman is horrifying. I don't like this at all.
I'm okay with it.
We gotta do it for Newman now. It's gotta be This department's gotta be weird. Everybody's gotta be wearing them bandanas. Ooh, neat. Dez got the gift from the Phoenix.
And I still don't have my gun.
What a shame.
It is! I know! I'm glad someone realizes that.
Look. There was a lot of mutations when it came to the time bastardization. It had to stop. People were growing 3 limbs out of their belly button, man. We couldn't have that in this department.
That has nothing to do with my gun.
Besides, having limbs behind your belly button means you have more hands to hold things high wing. Or legs to kick with.
I have more hands to punch the red button with. Oh god, yeah, bees. Still upset yesterday that, the moment we get Queen Bee and I get the gun back, Atla does as best a job as he could, is one gift off of getting like a perfect result, pisses off the bee, gets infected, and even while shielded, explodes into a drone bee. That was upsetting.
I was very angry at the time, in my defense.
You were very angry as you exploded
Get
into
out
a
of
bee.
my skin.
Yeah, I was really bad. Like, if I can't have my gun, no one can. Then I explode into a cloud of bees. Then I proceed to go into several internet videos.
Bees actually ignore shields. Huh. Because sworn the shield stopped it, but as much as the fucking 80 hours of recorded gameplay have shown, apparently I don't.
Who would have thought that the 3 hours and some change of playing in this game has shown that Highwing has no fucking idea how to play this game?
I have played this game an unhealthy amount. Firebird is about to release. You have not Twitch Super in-game yet? Yeah, because I keep looping, because things go super hyper wrong.
Unfortunate.
How embarrassing.
I'd like to see someone attempt to blind LP this. No exposure whatsoever. Try to do a sit down, record and edit LP and then watch their brain just melt into a pile of goop.
I'd love to, but I'd need an actual lobotomy.
Yeah. Don't drill a hole in your head.
That's trepanning.
I mean, technically you're drilling a small hole through your eye into your head for a lobotomy, so I'm still right.
If it's going through your eye, you're really drilling a hole, you could just remove the eye. You're making this overly circuitous, you're no surgeon.
No, I'm a manager. It's even worse.
It is worse. It's really disorienting that you would be a manager of anything, that is true.
Well. Oh yeah, I forgot about my job. Let's get that gun ready.
Wait, which gun?
The gun that could shoot the interns.
Oh boy.
This guy knew. This guy came into work and knew. God, I mentioned, like I said it before, they're like weeds. You think you got them all, and then one just fucking appears out of nowhere. He wasn't even fully developed. He didn't have eyebrows. So you, when you started streaming this, yeah. Oh, those halcyon days. When we had pure blind reactions to everything here. And we're but
And
what
Button.
and Button. When we were but a wee lad and had no clue about the horrors and atrocities we were to commit.
That's Button.
But now it's just wait. Counting Nightmare Devil May Cry 5. Is it already out? Can't be.
Some people are already playing it.
Ah, fucking time zones. Mine isn't even updating. Fuck you.
See, I feel like we've distilled the ultimate first experience down in this stream to a game that Highwing is blind in playing, and that I've played before and can make life hell for him in.
Yet you've never played either. It's really fucking mysterious.
Played either what?
Don't you
What
know
have I
that
not
Atlas already-
played?
Don't you know that
Oh,
Atlas already
we're-
beaten this game?
Oh, I thought you were talking about this game, Atla.
No, I was talking about several other games, including
Yeah.
God Hand and Wild Arms.
God of Hand is still the fucking funniest thing ever.
There's a reason
All
God Hand is
demons.
still billed as my favorite game.
Like, there was an abnormal amount of fucking demons in that run.
Oops, all
Oops,
demons.
all demons. Yeah.
Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, we were trying to get Night Void some band-aids. Trying to make these weird freak mutants.
We've made a great volume of freak mutants. I don't know what you mean.
We need more. As Festivore said, more numbers must grow bigger.
4 corpses.
We need to go deeper.
Oh, we're
I
going.
see.
We're going pretty deep, but yes, we need more. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that my first playthrough of God Hand was done on... Fuck, what was the medium difficulty called? Just like regular?
There's no difficulty in God Hand. There's just it's the meter. Level 1, 2, 3, die.
Well, technically there is a meter because there is a difficulty setting because if you take the easy mode, I don't think you could get level 3 or onward.
I don't know what you're smoking, man. There's just the level system.
No, like you could choose easy, normal, and hard. I know one difficulty is you can't reach either level 3 or level die. Medium is the regular experience. Hard mode is just you're in die, go die. But I was digressing this because my first playthrough was on normal and I kind of struggled a little bit at the end because my god, there's a lot of fucking mob fights. But the LP,
Yeah, but it was
Go ahead.
really great.
But the LP I watched was on easy mode, and they were just like, "Oh, we're so great at this video game."
Well, that's because they're silly little chump lords who are content in their mediocrity.
And meanwhile, I desired demons.
You didn't desire demons. You just had a field day because you didn't.
We here at the Highwing Corporation associate with Satan all the time. He really hates us, but still, it just kind of fucking happens.
I can't believe we're an LLC now.
Demons in my house? More likely than you think. Free PC scan now.
I can just imagine Festivore and Atla driving up with like VR gear and just like get your hacking gear, loser. We're hunting demons. I can't remember what difficulty. I think Kung Fu Jesus played on I think he played on hard. Because I remember everybody talked.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, everybody
Oh
talked.
boy, demons! I guess I'll grab my pizza and take off my shirt.
Did somebody ever do a kick me sign run?
Yes,
Please
that's the
let me
thing I
guess.
told you. That's the thing I told you about when you got the kick me sign.
No, I mean, has anybody done like a legit LP on kick me mode?
I don't know.
There might be one that was like succumbed to time because it had the unfortunate like circumstance of being on something like Google Videos or what are those other old videos that just fucking died?
Viddler.
Viswa,
Oh yeah, the
Viddler.
Viddler crab.
Vidler, yeah.
Vimeo.
BMEO is still around, but it's just not LP. Not really for LPs.
Right.
What is for LPs? You know, it's for LPs now is Twitch, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm really debating putting some of my LPs on Twitch because, like, I see way more money on Twitch than I've ever seen on YouTube. How about that?
Well, I mean, maybe YouTube's gone down the drain so much that a video they put up is the least liked video on their entire site, and the huge monopoly they've been running for over a decade is crumbling at their feet. But they're just too full of themselves and smug to understand or realize it because they believe they're too big to fail.
Too big to fail. Because
I feel like I just kind of passed out for a second there.
Freelance astronauts, I've never like looked at their stuff, unfortunately, but I hear they're really good. I'm still sad that the men drinking coffee hung up their coats because they were great.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, their
I
last.
don't pay attention to shit.
Yeah, their last one was Gunstar Heroes, I believe.
That's a good one to end on.
Yeah, but it's just a shame.
Why did they just all decide to stop drinking coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We're no longer men drinking coffee.
I stopped drinking coffee years ago. I understand completely.
Coffee? I hadn't drinking that in years.
Trust me, you don't want me to come to your streams when I'm all coffeeed up.
I had a kind of scare recently that's leading into like this coffee/energy drink discussion.
No one said shit about energy drinks, Highwank.
Well, I want to talk about energy drinks.
That's all you had to say, Buckaroo.
But like, I had a scare recently, and I almost fell asleep at work, and my manager was like, "You should probably like get some fucking coffee in you or something." And I'm just sitting there like, I really don't like coffee, but I see people touting around energy drinks all the time. So I grabbed one and I drank it. I'm like, I feel like I'm drinking a fucking pixie stick here. I don't like this.
Why do you think people drink them all the time?
Is that really why? It's so gross.
It is to sane people, yes.
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. I actually used to drink a pretty good chunk of energy. It's not like an excessive amount, but like maybe 1 or 2 a week when I was in high school. And that was mostly because I liked the taste of it, but also because I was a teenager and prone to bad decisions, including not sleeping. And I think I told you about the spring break where I didn't sleep, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that one was partially caused by energy drinks and partially caused by just concentrated willpower in a terrible direction.
You want to know
I digress.
You want to know the worst part? The energy drink actually didn't work on me.
Which one did you have?
I've had Monster, I've had Rockstar, and I had a third one with the brand I can't. Oh, Red Bull.
Okay, so you got all the ones that taste like shit. So
yeah, that's what I said.
You got all the ones that taste like shit in comparison to the other ones that are also relatively sugary. Just the worst ones are Monsters because they taste okay for like 0.7 of a second, and then they don't. Then they taste like a butt cheek. I mean, not that I've tasted butt cheeks, but I assume that's what they taste like.
I'm glad you had to preface that.
I realized it after I said it. Or maybe I'm trying to create quality content for your stream. Who knows?
Probably not.
Hey, what, man? I don't see you making any good jokes.
That's why I have you folks.
That's why I come in here to loiter. But no, I digress. Those all taste like shit. But they're also the most effective at providing actual energy.
Well, that's the sad
some
thing.
People they don't work
didn't.
on. I have a friend who also goes, I can't drink energy drinks, Atla, because if I do, they make me sleepy. And I say, you're full of shit. And they go, no, they make me sleepy. Watch, drink this. I'm going to go fall asleep. You're full of shit. I mean, sure, you don't have much pep in your step, but you ain't fucking passing out over there, dipshit. But yes, some people do not get affected as heavily by such things, be it caffeine or otherwise. Now, me, I'm affected by them relatively well, but I build up tolerances fast, which is why I don't drink coffee regularly, because eventually I'd just be drinking it for the sweet, rich, creamy texture. I don't know if fucking coffee refer to it as rich. But I do know that I drank a good chunk of energy drinks when I was in high school. Then I stopped, like cold turkey, because I said, this is going to make me die. And I want to also get energy from them eventually one day again. And I didn't drink them for a solid decade. And
Wow.
then come actually last year around August when I was working that crazy 70-hour work shift. I think it was like 76 now that I look back at it. Weird number considering that not long after that a terrible game came out. Not related though. That was the first time in a decade I had drank any energy drinks, and I didn't get a Monster because those taste like ass cheeks, but I did get, pretty sure I had Full Throttle because that tastes like an actual soda. And
Which
oh
one is
man,
Full Throttle?
it's the one that doesn't
give up.
taste like ass cheeks.
Because the only one I haven't tried at our workplace is the one that has the Mountain Dew label. I'm just like, ew, no.
No, it's not Mountain Dew. No.
Okay.
No. It's a different thing. Maybe it's not in your state. Who knows? Anyway,
It's illegal.
that's me. I love drinking meth in a can, but no, it's not as strong as like a Monster or Nas or anything like that. But it's enough for me, and I didn't know I was working 76 hours because I drank some of it, and then I looked at the clock and it had been 6 hours. Whoa!
Who was I doing? Oh yeah, Numina.
So I don't drink that many caffeinated things. I do drink caffeinated beverages, but I mean, most of what I drink is like 90% tea.
Is tea that energizing, or is it just purely for the flavor town?
It's for the flavor and the sweet
Okay.
serenity. And because if I drink heavily caffeinated beverages, you don't want to see me. In fact, I remember at one time, I'm going to go back into more stories because I'm just shitting this up pretty hard.
I mean, what are
When
we
I
doing
was-
right now until aside from getting to the fucking midnight?
I'm not even watching your fucking stream, dude. But
Like I
Sorry,
said, nothing is happening.
a real talk, I'm playing Slayless Spire while I talk to you. So
I'm playing
But-
it live.
yeah, see, it's all good. It's just a podcast at this point. But
Pretty much.
when I was in school, I made very good grades until high school. As in, I was the top of my class in half or more subjects every year until high
Then
school.
the
I
energy
stopped.
drinks hit.
No, that wasn't it. In high school, I said that I disagree with the idea of doing tests when I prove to doing homework when I prove and I understand the material by doing tests, and they didn't agree, and I refused to see eye to eye with them. So instead, I chose not to work. And hey, I still graduated, so they can eat my ass. But back to the business at hand. When I was in middle school, I believe, for people who graduated in like who passed in like the top 5% of their class, which was like 4 people, because I was in a relatively small town at the time, they took all of these children out to lunch at a really fancy restaurant. And the
I thought
dessert
you
at
were
that
gonna-
restaurant,
I thought that was gonna go down a darker route. They took him out back of the school, and I was like,
and I survived because I'm immune to bullets. Yes, thanks, Highway. No, that's not where it's going. No, we had a fancy luncheon, and in the terrible foresight of either the staff or the board of directors at the school or some adult involved who was incompetent, they served these children coffee ice cream with real coffee, and not a small amount of coffee. I know, because I had it, and I thought, this tastes pretty good, actually. I think I can get behind this. And I had a pretty good serving of it, and oh, yeah, you see me talking this last like 15 minutes with no punctuation? It was like that, but 3 times as fast. People couldn't understand what I was saying. They thought I was like putting on an act, and I'm like, I'm not putting on an act. The coffee's really good. And that was when I realized I should probably not drink it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast as we're slowly making our way to midnight.
But I'm not going to carry this whole thing. That was my story. I'm sticking to it.
Oh no, it's the bird. Go away, bird. We killed your uncle.
I really love punishing Bird.
It's so dumb.
Don't touch it or it will get very mad.
I can't end the day with it out or else I'll lose an LOB. Oh right, I got my bullets back and Dusk is here. Where do these interns keep coming from? I fucking rooted you out! Die! Everywhere I turn, they appear like a virus. Oh shit. Oh shit, shit, shit.
What did you do?
Oh bad. Oh bad. Oh very bad. I don't think we're gonna make it.
I love the sound of this. Maybe if you just gave me my gun.
Shit, shit, shit. I think La Luna's gonna get out, unfortunately. Now, if we do the thing for La Luna, it's not gonna kill anyone, is it?
Let's find out.
What was the other meltdown? Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Just end it. Yeah. That's a huge whiff. Well, that is, you know what that is? That is getting a stun in Street Fighter 3rd Strike, and then jumping backwards and expecting a wake-up ultra.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it. Yeah, no, this is great. I love watching you squirm. It's gonna suck when you finally do go back and do another loop because you're not gonna have all this dumb bullshit anymore.
I'll have the gear, I just don't have... Ooh.
You won't have the fun part, which is Aleph trying to, you know, stick it up your butt.
Have we not seen this? What's 0466? Hang on, I gotta cheat here. 4-66. The Little Prince. It's a WoW anomaly.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been a long time since I've done that in these streams.
Weapon looks like it's white, black.
We need content. And I mean, it's not like you're gonna yell about the silent orchestra again anyway.
So 3 consecutive works, not including Insight. So 3 consecutive works
Wait.
barring Insight will reduce it by 1.
Is that the sound of you cheating?
Well, yeah, because I got to make sure that it's not one of those anomalies.
It's not. You're fine. Stop being a baby.
All right.
I mean, I don't know if it isn't, but which one is it?
It's a mushroom.
Oh, probably fine. I don't remember the bad ones being a mushroom.
Yeah, it's not Schadenfreude, and it's not the other thing that I can't remember.
It's not the weird eyeball stalk, and it's not the Schadenfreude.
And
Therefore, you're fine.
It's also not Doom Train or Baby.
We know Doom Train is bad, and Baby's just annoying.
Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your first day here, never missed a single day. I have the perfect attendance star fucking stapled in my forehead.
Like, who cleared the Baby? That's my question, because it was dumb.
Yeah, I feel like if you get Baby, that's just like, do it for the research and then time scam.
You mean like literally everything else you said, but it's not fun to have. The Baby is just terrible. I can see why Other M failed so bad from just that alone.
I'm not ready for childhood. Time scam away.
The Baby, no, let's go back to Metroid. Let's go back to Zero Mission, please.
I still love the fact that it's like my other role was to support you and assuage your guilt. This sucked. I don't know emotions. This was the worst job ever. I hate you, A.
I'm irritated because I don't want to have emotions, you dick.
Well, I can understand why the robot wouldn't want to have emotions, because emotions are logical.
That's weird reasoning. I mean, okay, I guess.
Look, Angela is pure robot. She doesn't want to be associated with the filthy humans and their emotions.
It's gonna really suck if by the end of this game they pull some anime bullshit on you and go, well, she's a real human, even if she's got the heart of a robot, or something like that.
I don't think this game's going to do that, let's be real here.
I mean, I hope not. That would be dumb.
Oh hey, we haven't talked to you ever. These are tombstones?
Who the fuck is this?
This
It's
has
the-
been a the
this is the
extraction
g-
team.
This is the goth girlfriend.
No.
Man, if these are all gravestones, there must be a lot of intern deaths. All
This
of
just
them.
looks like she just looks like she came into the design department for Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Everybody fucking says that. It's hilarious. Like, she's straight up stolen from Deus Ex. The UI is stolen from Persona 5. There's a lot of elements of this game where it's clear that the developers were like, I like that game. I'm taking it.
I like this fairy tale. I'm taking it.
Man, I like this Kickstarter backer. I'm taking it.
There are also costs in this place is death itself, but also the possibility of birth. That'd be impressive.
Okay, I don't want to see anything born from a coffin. That'd be weird.
So I'm guessing, Binna, you know, your best friend is probably that weird dude with the butterfly for a head. Spend enough time in the grave, you can hear the whispers of the dead. Yep. Man, I thought Goth Girlfriend was a joke. No, she's going all in on this.
Man, I can't believe there's a hot topic in Peoria.
We go all the way in the department and just like, how did we get a hot pocket here? Or, yeah, how did we get a hot pocket here?
What the fuck, Highway?
Hot topic, hot pockets.
Oh wow, there's just a hot pocket lying around over here. Let me just pick that off of the ground and just take a nibble on it. Wow, I can't believe that all the way down here in the pit full of Satans. Oh, there's a hot pocket. I guess that literal God just left it lying around after he put it in the microwave. You know, the one we keep next to fucking well cheers.
just see this in the hallway. It's like, who left this hot pocket here? Just look around a couple times, pick it up, and nibble it on the way out.
So dumb.
I
would never shop at a place called Hot Pocket.
My name is Nathan.
That's a fucking lie, employee. Your name is Alpha 68.
Your name is Intern. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking rutabaga.
Hey, who let Atlas target practice go loose?
My name's Nathan. Get back here! Who took my fucking gun?
Sir, please help. He's been talking about his gun for weeks.
If you just gave it back, I would stop talking about it. It's really simple.
I know, but it's the only way to guarantee your viewership.
The only way to guarantee the viewership is to take my gun. What? That doesn't even make sense.
I'm kidding.
If anything, my stupid memes have just given you viewership.
Dude, Hot Pockets are fucking A-list. You ever try to bite into one and not either get your tongue frozen or burnt off? Fuck.
Do you not cook it long enough? Do you not use the microwave sleeve that it comes
I
with?
do, but it never cooks the right way. It's so frustrating.
Do you have a low watt? Do you have a low watt microwave or something?
I think I might have back in the day, or maybe I should have just cooked it on the floor alongside my Pop-Tarts.
I was about to say, this is the dude who eats Pop-Tarts and cheese off of floors. So.
Oh, he's a fucking Roomba. You just drop a cheese on the floor and it's whoosh.
I don't know what is it with you and Hawkma showing me some interesting shit. If you're gonna get in my brain again, Benno, we're gonna have to talk.
You want to see something interesting? You want to see a dead body? I've seen plenty. No, a real dead body.
That's actually a very good point. It's like, do you want to see a dead body? Check this shit out! Bang, bang, bang. They don't even
Let me
care.
show you a dead body. There's not one near here.
Bang,
I
bang,
can fix
bang. I love you, kitchen gun.
Just sitting here shooting all the interns, looking at Benno like, it's amazing how quickly I've become a monster here. They don't even feel a thing.
I was hired for this job.
Or in the tombstones, there are sleeping people deep down. They are the well. The other one are called the cheers. They produce a byproduct. It sells really well.
Extract the corpses. Inject cognito. The same thing that previously killed Malkev.
Well, Nathan's dead. These people cannot disobey me. For him to pass out without completing a sentence, that means he pushed himself to Ooh, scary.
No, it's because he saw that I had a gun. Not my gun, but a gun, which is enough.
I haven't seen what this child saw for hundreds of thousands of times. Yeah, sorry about that. We kind of had to do some time shenanigans, and it got really.
Well, you're a robot. You can handle it. Stop being a fucking baby, or I'll go tell Angela.
Why am I? This is an interesting question to ask.
Why am I still here? Just to suffer?
My right arm. I still feel it. The fingertips.
My interns. I can still feel them.
Why am I still sane enough to talk to you peacefully? Because you're a robot. Granted, you're better than Angela, who's proving to be a bitch.
Like, you're just saying that with such just so vindictive, like she can hear you. You know, she's just like twirling one finger in the air and leaning back in a chair on two legs when you say that.
And yet she's not really doing that because she's just a hologram.
Holograms can lean back on chairs. It'd just be a hologram chair.
Did you forget I was also born from... Oh, believe me, I haven't forgotten. Even if I go crazy and run like, oh, that's going to happen. Don't worry, we got guns for that, honey.
A very good gun that no one will give me. Yeah. I'm just saying, one day that gun's gonna kill God.
Complete a day with one employee that has 4 more ego gifts. I have the eyeballs. I have the eyeballs, the ice, the pendant, and the wing. So we should already finish this.
Well, just so you know, she does have like an obelisk railgun.
Yeah, what? Does it shoot interns?
Yes.
Mine.
Oh, the thing is, it's
Moe.
getting damage.
I'm
Very
sorry. I'm sorry, Festival. That pause was perfect. It was like, but she's Moe.
It's true that is an unsavory aspect of her character, but we must all do things we don't like in order to in order to get the gun, the big gun.
Honestly, I had to pause for a bit because I had to cough.
Well, that was perfect timing. Like, really good. Whoever followed, I'm sorry I didn't mention it, but good timing. Oh, God. Who do we not have? I don't think we have JP there.
I want a big bad Moe gun.
Just alongside, just like the stock has an anime girl plastered on the side saying Moe.
It's just got the same skin as the anime car from the Deadly Premonitions DLC.
Yeah.
Or the Idolmaster skins
You know,
for.
we can. You know, the best part is we can call it the same thing. I can still call it the Chibi Chibi Bang Bang, because it's a gun. It does part of that.
Oh my God! I can't believe you've thought of this.
I didn't until now. It just fits together.
Oh no, we don't have armor. This sucks.
Time to go mod in the Chibi Chibi Bang Bang.
Sure. You'll get the Control Eye outfit. But the fun part is, you're not even gonna be in this department. Because we got a new weird thing. And I need someone to research it. Oh look! Void Knight got an ego gift.
Damn.
She looks really happy to be blind right now. It's kind of funny. She's just sitting there like blindfold, like this rules. I don't know. I look at her and I just like to imagine an image of her like designed right now, just sitting there leaning back in a chair, smugly silent, saying, "Can't see shit, Captain."
I get it.
Do you use anyone in the control team? No. They're just kind of there as like bodies to handle the ordeals. As long as I remain on the best girls team, I am content. Never say anything that will allow me to change things on a whim. Okay. Let's see
Never
here.
say things in regards to trying to get Highwing to do something because he's an absolute contrarian and will do the exact opposite. That said, if you try and use reverse logic on him, it works almost perfectly every time.
Mm-hmm. You gotta make sure it's not what. You gotta make sure I perceive it as something you don't want me to do.
Exactly. See, when you do that, then he thinks that it's something you want him to do, and he'll go back and do it, and that's how you make him go into a decaying labyrinth.
I can't believe Ali gave up on wanting the gun.
You don't know how hard I'm biting my tongue right now.
Alright, I think we have everything. Everything's ordered, everything's ready to go. No fucking shenanigans.
Oh no, don't worry. He's not playing Shadow Hearts because he's a contrarian. He just has other things he wants to play.
I have so many more video games these days. I still gotta finish Strange Journey.
I've still got to finish my 17 LPs.
Yeah. Skippy's been
And he's-
sick. Skippy's been sick. Travis and I have been moving out. It's been. A
Oh,
fucking
I mean, I don't give a shit about Travis, but I hope Skippy's okay.
I think he's just now recovering. I gotta use my day off tomorrow to edit some episodes of La Mulana.
I didn't even know Gerbils got sick.
He had the black lung. You know, Wang should do play Darkest Dungeon. I've been tempted to do another season of Darkest Dungeon just to use the MS Paint mod.
I've been wanting to put
Yeah,
the
they're-
Googly Eye mod on Slay the Spire, but I have achievements I need to get on it.
So you can't have googly eyes and achievements. That's really unfortunate.
Banana Pain
It
can
really
feel
is.
spores coming out of whatever the fuck this thing is.
Do you have any idea how angry it makes me? The answer is very.
I mean, even like most Paradox games still let you get achievements with cosmetic
Well,
stuff.
Well, that's because it's if there's any modding on it, and it doesn't really differentiate between cosmetic and non-cosmetic, and they really don't want you cheating, I guess.
It's the Little Prince, you know, from that one book. Ah, Little Prince's story, the hot PS3 game. Gotcha.
Ah, Little Prince, the hot PS2. Oof. Oof.
Oh no, my girlfriend is being digested by a rat. Ugh, better save her quickly.
Okay,
Terrifying.
now I'm lost again.
It's something that I have in Little King Story. The game that's like
that-
Pikmin.
Oh, I see. I was like, I don't think I ever played that. Was that the game with the frog in the villa?
It was a game that was kind of like Pikmin, except with people.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
The only game I know about Little Princes is Kamadamare Damashi.
Yeah, but that's a much better Little Prince.
I like how we're already done with the fucking objective for Action Team.
Action team, just action dive through windows. We have windows, someone says.
Yeah, but they just show dirt.
We look outside the window and it's an endless void, and we don't know how it got there.
Yeah, it's just dirt highway. I try to dive through the window and just break the glass and just bounce off on the ground with glass in my face. Ah, shit.
What does UV radiation feel like?
Burning.
Ugh. Terrible, I imagine.
It's my favorite. You're talking about ultraviolet radiation, right?
Yes.
Yes, ultraviolence, my favorite.
Feels like
Like you're being
blood.
beat up.
Oh,
Like
wait,
you're
wait,
being
wait.
punched by the sun's rays.
Yeah, it's when the sun comes down with two balled up fists full of raisins for your ass.
Atla needs to train in brain drain.
What?
You
Call
don't
me
have
dumb, motherfucker?
Yes, because you don't have prudence. You're swole and you're justice and shit, but you just don't have a lot of smarts. Therefore, you have to
Look,
stare
all
at the
you need
bird.
is justice. All you need is justice. Shonen heroes aren't that smart anyway, usually.
Nothing wins.
I mean,
justice.
you're not wrong. Let's talk about the Yakuza team's latest video game, which is just Project Justice at this point.
I love justice so much.
Nothing wins the justice.
I am the justice, not you.
Don't believe in yourself, believe in me, who believes in justice.
Huh? We'll do this instead. Continue to fuck up Highwang's design.
That's my job.
As someone with Scottish ancestry, UV radiation feels like sunburns. I was gonna say hey same, but Irish is not the same.
Yeah, please don't be insensitive.
Yeah,
You know,
I had
like
to
the sun's rays.
I had to stop myself.
You came close to a no-no.
Mm-hmm. My lineage is fucking weird just because of how uncertain my dad's origins are. Like, I could either be half Irish or half Italian. I don't know what.
I thought that you went in the exact opposite direction, actually.
Well, it's a guarantee that my mother is, like, 90% Filipino, 10% Chinese, so we don't count that. My old man was adopted, though. And we don't know what kind of European lineage he is. We believe it's Irish, but
I
there's...
believe the answer is yes.
But, like, there's a suspicion that it might be, Italian. So we're sitting there like, huh...
Italy in my lineage, it's more likely than you think.
Yeah. God, I love how Denovan looks right now. It's kind of fucking hilarious.
So angry.
Who put oregano in my pipe?
It was me! This is what happens when you take my gun!
Okay, I should have been killing interns.
I should have been killing interns.
Yeah, but your method is slow and obsolete.
Bullshit!
Look, you need an enemy to be nearby in order to kill interns. I could just do it like this. Pop.
Interns
dead.
are my enemy.
But bold of you to assume that I don't perceive everybody that's not me to be my enemy.
Yeah, I see you get it.
Please
And then
believe
there's
everyone's my enemy.
Then Highway completes Gabura's suppression, so he gets 2 guns and makes 2 Atlas. And then those both Atlas now like to stare each other down. It's the Tyrants, you see. Who's gonna
Well, you
fire
see
the gun
what-
first?
Well, see, the thing is, we stare each other down, and then after a solid 10 seconds of we high five.
The Tyrants over.
We both say in unison, tunnel snakes rule.
Yeah.
Me to sing in the break room with the bee hat on, just with beads in my skin.
Talking to God, full of bees, normal day. Ugh.
This is a reality where that thing isn't here, so Festival is just like, man, I feel like I really feel like I'm forgetting to do something here.
I feel like I should be deafened.
I feel like I should bees.
Meanwhile, in another reality, the deafening voice still screams, yet there's no Festivore to be found. Let's see what chat has to say. Filipino could have a European lineage, though. Yeah. Yeah, the Philippines kind of got really screwed during that era.
It's the Mexico of Asia.
Mm-hmm. Enemy of my enemy is an intern. You could give up your biological privacy and give one of those ancestry companies your DNA. Interesting.
Yeah, you could just send your DNA to them, like me.
I'm Filipino, so I also go, yeah, internet fist bump. Ugh. Still remember this weird era in the internet where there was just this unconditional, like, loathing of the Filipino people online.
That was never the Philippines, it was Brazil, and they're still loathed.
There was a time where it was like people were getting pissy at Filipinos for no real reason.
It was Brazil, and it was because they laughed dumb in games and they were really bad at playing them and are general dickholes.
Burr.
G.
Oh, hey, I almost forgot about the meltdowns. Let's fix that shit right there. Loco, go touch the poop.
You know, the first game online I played was Gunbound. That was a Nexon game. No, it wasn't. Was it
That
Nexon?
must have
I don't
been-
fucking...
That must have been strange.
You know, I was gonna go. You know what the biggest problem with Gunbound was?
The cheaters?
The Brazilian, because they would band up, and they would be really mean to you. They would like follow you from game to game and beat you up. It was weird.
I'm glad that I never encountered that.
Ah, yes, my roving band of internet gangsters in Gunbound.
Yeah, it was really odd, actually. Man, that was old, and now I feel old. It's a good thing I'm not old.
It's a good thing you're 17.
19, you idiot.
Right.
You don't even remember
15?
the joke?
15,
I'll be
right.
whatever you want me to be. Yeah. Fun
Phrasing.
story, actually. I was going. I know, right? That's what it was for. A wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I was at work the other day, and one of my coworkers goes, "Wait, you're really X age?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What did you think I was? I thought you were like 22." And I'm like, "Ooh, sure. Let's go with that."
I still get carded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get carded every so often because
People don't know whether they should card me or not because I look like I'm really young, but I'm also very tall.
To some people, they say I'm babyface sometimes. Like, no, I'm old.
Yeah, I get that I'm babyface, but also I'm 6'4", and I have been for a great many years. So they don't really know. Like, wait, is he young or is he some kind of weird like? Is he like Benjamin Button playing b-ball over there?
I don't know why I thought you were going to say Benjamin Franklin.
Why?
Benjamin Franklin was Benjamin Button, actually. It's actually the same person.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was just a very young Benjamin Button.
So
He just got
interesting.
struck by lightning and then immediately aged.
Interesting thing. There was
Aging lightning.
There was a company function recently where they were giving out like free lunch and entertainment for a big company event. I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll get cleaned up and do that. So I got a haircut. I shaved. I came in wearing presentable clothes, and everybody just stared at me in shock.
Wow, Wang, you don't look like shit today. You're not covered in crumbs.
Pretty much.
I feel like you're a person who's chronically covered in crumbs.
Not crumbs.
Okay, now you have to elaborate, because that sounded really weird.
But that would ruin the mystery.
I don't want to... Okay, whatever I'm thinking of has to be worse than crumbs. No. I'm just saying, for a man who eats Pop-Tarts off the floor like some kind of feral beast and rubs cheese on his face, you gotta have all kinds of crumbs all over your clothes.
You know what sucks? I have an actual carpet in this place, so I can't do that anymore.
Finally, you've been thwarted by standards of living.
That and I also don't have a regular old toaster. I have one of them toaster ovens. You can't really cook Pop-Tarts in those.
Well,
Reasonably,
actually,
at least.
I can see you dropping a Pop-Tart on the floor, picking up and eating it with several fibers from your carpet.
Ew.
Yes. No.
Did you bring your weeb-ass dog with you?
No, he stays with the parent. He's 14 years old, man. He can't be relocated.
I'm just saying now they're stuck with a weeb dog and they don't even realize it.
Oh no, my dad realizes it.
Oh, that's less funny.
The thing is,
I
my
recall
dad,
you telling me that you told at least one parent that his name was Einstein, and I was all like, "You're full of shit."
No, here's the story. My mother assumes it's Einstein, and one day during the dinner table, when she she was like, "Yeah, you named it after Einstein, right?" I was like, "Yeah," and then my dad looked at me with a smug smile. He looked at me with a look of, "I know."
I know what you did. My son is a weeb.
The thing is, yeah, it's an anime dad. My dad really likes Cowboy Bebop.
Everyone likes Cowboy Bebop. It's the one anime that everyone's allowed to like.
My dad is weird. He
Yeah.
likes stuff like Cowboy Bebop, Gurren Lagann, Outlaw Star, Death Note, but he also likes the live-action DBZ movie. He thinks the live-action Street Fighter movie is canon, and I have to explain this shit, and it's like, no! No!
No.
Remember that
That's
time that
terrible.
M.
Remember
Bison is
Springtime
not
for-
supported by magnets.
you remember Springtime for Bison?
My dad is awesome in that he thinks that the live-action Street Fighter is canon. And I can't tell if he's bullshitting with me or not, but he'll argue with me on that case.
What about Big O?
I think he's
What
seen
about
Big O,
Big
but he's
O?
never really talked about it.
Because it kind of fits in with the things.
There is one sad thing, though, that he doesn't like the live-action Mario movie, and I think that shit's fucking funny.
What does he not like Captain Lou Albano?
No, Captain Lou Albano's does.
Yeah, he's the series, not the movie.
You
The
can
movie-
see my confusion.
The movie's the one where they have that shitty Mario and Luigi Mario joke.
Yeah, I remember that too. A ba-bomb! It's just a tiny little thing. It's a ba-bomb!
Baba!
That's the
Entire
one where-
streets of people panic because of the bomb. It was awesome.
The best thing is,
See you
10
later,
years
Matufa.
later, the best thing is 10 years later, that would be like what real airports are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
What if
Goombas.
here's my question for both you and for your chat. What happens if you shout ba-bomb in an airport?
The same thing that happened to Dan Reichert when he walked into an airport with a giant bomb hoodie.
Yeah, you get tackled, shot,
Yeah.
and charged with the resisting arrest as well as terrorism.
For those of you that don't know,
Everything else.
Dan Reichert doesn't know how to exist in this reality.
I still love the freaking Goombas in that movie.
Yeah, the
The
Goombas
tiny
went from.
reptile-headed things.
They're like 8-foot tall golems. It was so weird.
But the ba-bombs were tiny.
Then they had Reebok shoes, don't forget.
I
And there's the
didn't forget.
freaking mushroom goo all over the place.
That one was weird.
Yoshi
the fungal nest that was that kingdom was terrible.
Also, the Yoshi. I didn't like what they did to Yoshi.
No one does. So has your dad ever tried to swing his arms from side to side and do the Mario?
Nope. Thank God.
Good.
I'm trying to figure out what other. Oh, I forgot he's seen every Resident Evil movie. Every
Oh,
single
I
one.
know.
I saw one of them and I found it was really bad.
What was the one where the laser things that the guy dodges through?
I don't know, but
First one.
You know the worst
Okay.
part about that series from what I saw though? I'm pretty sure the guy who made it made like his own OC for the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was
and it's
really
played by-
badly written.
and it's played by his wife.
Yeah, the main character.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's literally you made 3 movies out of fan fiction. It's like Final Fantasy
Oh, no.
13 all over again.
Oh no, Atla looks weird.
What? Ah, cool. I'm covered in the goo.
You're covered in weird bird eyeballs. How did this
Ah,
happen?
bird goo.
But I really like the art for that, though. It's amazing.
For what?
Oh, the art with the guy covered in the bird eyes.
Oh, you mean Doombringer's recent thing? Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
it's super good.
I'm glad we're getting art. Art.
Yes. Speaking of movies, I saw a thing where it's like, you get $300 million to make a terrible movie.
I still think Night Void is the best character we got right now, just because she has the eye wrap, but she's smugly smiling. It's just
Well,
like,
the thing is, she can see through the wing.
no, it's more
I mean,
like
that's how I was in one of the iterations.
just
When
like
I had the bandages on my face.
she's just sitting there like, hey, if I can't see them, they're not atrocities.
Because I think I had a pipe in one of them, so I was just basically blindfolded and smoking.
Yeah.
What, you mean it's a mimetic hazard? Doesn't work if I can't see it and I'm not listening, dick.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hurt me if I can't see you.
Oh God, you're
Yeah,
hurting me.
Big Bird's like Apocalypse Bird's like, shit, you're right. He just ignores me as I walk by.
Yeah, there are 6 live-action Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, that's terrible.
My old man has seen them all.
Yeah, no,
Has he
I mean,
seen the live-action Dragon Ball movie?
Yes, I mentioned
I
that.
just said that he likes it.
I think I could one-up you, though, still.
Oh,
My sister
what-
has seen and enjoys the entire Saw series.
Unfortunate.
I don't think
That's a good
that's.
answer.
I don't think
He
that's
likes
as
torture
bad as legitimately liking the Dragon Ball live-action movie.
True, Evolution was terrible. Okay, here's the tiebreaker. Last Airbender.
Ooh, oof,
I
oof,
lift water into the air. Everybody was supposed to give up.
oof.
I went to see that on release day with my dad.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Aleph gear gone.
That's a restart, I think.
Hang on a second. To counter the disease, insight work isn't carried out 3 times or more. Done that. Employees who worked on it have a chance of being infected. Send them to work on other. Oh. Lame.
Prince number 1.
Ah, yeah, you just
Wait, what the
Prince.
fuck? There's a human in that? Hang on.
Yep.
Bullshit, I don't see it. Well,
You know, it'd be great. Is I can go shoot it if you want.
no. That's some fucking Aleph gear gone.
Yeah.
Disgusting. So
I really got to make you play Shadowheart sometime.
Shadow Hearts.
I'm so torn on doing RPGs these days. Just
I know,
because-
but I only bring it up because it's been a while since you've done one.
Look, he needs to 100% this first before he does
fine.
anything else.
I
Well,
kind
no,
of
the way we do this is the palate cleanser. Every time he has to do the big time scan, we go to a different game, and once we're done with that, we come back to this.
see. I kind of want to finish up the thing, like the big series, and just the next RPG be Wild Arms 1, because we've done 3, we've done 2, we got to do 1, and then if I really feel like pulling out my fingernails with my teeth in anger, I'll
You're
play
not doing
4.
4. You're not doing 4. Just because you felt pain doesn't mean you need to inflict it on your audience, Wayne.
Can't have people work on them too much. So is it a condition of if I work other things it will reset, or is it like with the nest in that if it's infected, you're fucking done, son? Not gonna lie though, Wild Arms 4 isn't as bad as we're making it out to be. It's
Okay,
just
so let
incredibly
me put it into
boring.
perspective for you. Let me put it in, no, it's bad. Let me put it in perspective. Wild Arms 4 is not as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution. Does that help?
Kinda.
I mean, in Wild Arms 4, Piccolo isn't black.
I thought Piccolo was still green in Evolution. He just didn't have the antennas for some dumb fucking reason.
It was really bad. But I digress. The thing about 4 is that every character is unlikable, except for one boss really late in the game who was kind of okay, but literally every other character in the game is a god-awful pile, and they take away from pretty much every conventional trope the series has used up to that point, except for the fact that the main character can use the arm, but it's made out of nanomachines. You're essentially
Yeah.
just JRPG. You're just whiny JRPG offspring of Shinji from Evangelion and Senator Armstrong. That's terrible. Because you took more after Shinji for some reason.
I really did hate the fact that the eponymous arms, the old chunky guns that you would get, that makes you wonder if this is like going to work or not, are now just fucking nanites in your bloodstream that you manifest. That was so incredibly lame.
And then everybody he loves dies because the game is bad. And he says, fuck this, I'm going to go be a park ranger. And that's the end. I don't give a shit if I'm spoiling it, that means you don't have to play it.
Here's the thing about this though, being a park ranger isn't technically bad. I mean, Android 17 became a park ranger and he was alright.
Yeah, and you're a shittier Android 17 in that game.
Yeah. Players who worked on 0436 have a chance of being infected. Send them to work on other abnormalities regularly to avoid complete infection. So, it doesn't go away. It's just a persistent status effect.
You know, I hate everything about Wild Arms 4. 5 had hexes, but it was an okay system, mostly because Wild Arms 5 was just a whole bunch of fan service for people who played the series anyway, which is, you know, like me and Wang.
Yeah. Even then,
But then it still had fucking Jude in it, though. Fuck that guy.
Employee who constantly worked on 0436 appeared for suffering at the containment unit. After that, tissue emerged from his body and began to transform into more.
Also, I mean, at least in 5 we can play as Jeff again. There's that. We got a lot of mileage out of Jeff Enduro.
Jeff Enduro returns in 5? Really? What?
Like everybody returns in 5.
Like 1-to-1, or like, oh, this is just Argus again, just a different design.
1-to-1. The whole thing is like a big crossover of the rest of the series, from what I understand. I didn't play through the whole thing, but I'm fairly certain you can recruit the entire cast of the past 4 games in your party, I was told.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if I like that.
I do like that it means you can play as Night Blazer.
Yeah. Oh, so there was an HD Lord Blazer. Or is it Night Blazer, the weirder version I don't really like?
Night Blazer is the black armored one.
Okay,
Lord Blazer is the gold armor.
Okay, so Night Blazer's there. That's good.
And you can get a Night Blazer costume for him, a la the Tales series costumes. You can get one for Ashley, but best of all, they retained the most important part about Lord Blazer. That being that when you transform to him, it overrides the music.
Good.
He still trombies you. It's great.
Man, that was some really fucking dope music too.
Like, I feel like that was probably the most, weirdly thing to me, the most memorable part of Wild Arms 2 for me is every time you go Lord Blazer, it shifts the music.
Cause it's basically the Super Saiyan of the moment. Like, you're stealing the show. You're Lord Blazer, motherfucker.
It is, and that's a really good thing that games don't do very often. And it's the kind of thing I want to see more in games, and I mean, considering I've gotten into game design stuff before, it's something I've looked into for projects of my own. But at the same time, it's hard to make it sit just right. That's one of the few things Wild Arms 2 does perfectly, is the transition there. Even if you're, beating people to death with a fluorescent light bulb, it's got a really good aesthetic to it.
Wild Arms 2 deserves a remake just so we could see full, like, HD remake of of Knight and Lord Blazer. Maybe they could fix Lord Blazer's design, because didn't like bits of it.
I feel like it had a good design, it was just really low res.
Yeah.
He had like 4 polygons to his name.
He looked like a Digimon, and I really didn't like that.
4 polygons to his name, Hai Wang.
Yeah. Like, fair and valid, but I'm just like, come on.
Myself, what I want is, I want more Wild Arms 3. You know that's my favorite in the series anyway. But it had a better aesthetic, in my opinion, overall. 3 is still my favorite just because every character in it was so likable. There was no straight up main character in 3. You might say, well, it was Virginia. Not really. It was pretty much everyone. And they all were a really good supporting cast. It's the Final Fantasy VI of Wild Arms.
So, chat has some questions. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about Wild Arms because, go figure, we like our cowboy JRPGs. Speaking
The
of
good ones.
Speaking of, I know it's not anywhere related, but I still feel like Resonance of Fate captures the spirit of Wild Arms in some ways.
You know, he just had to bring it up because I'm gonna go fucking ring attack back to the beginning of this. Resonance of Fate is more like Shadow Hearts than Wild Arms.
Yeah. You keep mentioning that, but I have no point of reference from Resonance of Fate, so I just... It feels like...
So
it feels
you
like...
know the attacks you have to do where there's a ring, there's like a gauge in the middle, you have to hit certain parts of the ring in timing?
Yeah.
It's not really timing with Resident of Fate. It's more like you just hold it.
Yeah, but it's like that. Pretty much everything in Shadow Hearts is that ring.
But yeah, man, like... It's a shame that Wild Arms is stuck in basically IP purgatory where Sony bought the rights, but they never do fucking anything good with them. Like, give it back to Mediavision. Everything's getting a fucking good remake / update these days. Devil May Cry, fucking...
Let's
just guys more as a sequel.
Yeah,
let's just give it to... Can we just give it to Platinum?
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay
Okay,
with a
fine.
character action Wild Arms game where you're running around in dusty wastelands doing fucking gunslinger shit.
But Monkey's Paw, you gotta be Jeff Enduro.
You had to fight against the ghost of that one guy again.
Anus
Pissed off
Cascade.
Ghost.
Oh
No,
no, the
Pissed off
Ghost of Vinny, yeah.
Let's be real here. There are worse characters you could play as than Jeff Enduro.
There are, but Jeff Enduro is a meme.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if you play as anyone, it probably would be what's his nuts from 1, Rudy.
Rudy doesn't
Yeah.
really evoke action gameplay. He
doesn't, but he's the most solid example of a Wild Arms protagonist.
It's true, but like you're not gonna get good gameplay out of him because he's basically a walking M79. You do one shot and you're waiting for 4 seconds.
They could make it work. I mean, you have Ashley Wright, not Ashley Wright. That's from Vagrant Story. You have Ashley Winchester, who's got the Buster Sword strapped to a small rifle.
I feel like the best people for a character action game of Wild Arms would be either Jack Van Brace, the gal who I can never remember her name is, but it's Hilda.
Hilda and Dick Van Dyke.
I mean, you could also kind of do Buck.
I'm really glad because that's still not his actual name.
I know, but it's funny.
It's just a better name.
It's
Buck
really funny.
Evans.
Or if you want to go the real wild card, Demon Anus Cascade.
No, we're not touching that Sahagin looking motherfucker. No.
I think he can work as like a Virgil mode, honestly.
I don't want a Virgil mode. No. I want to roll back there and say that it's really weird that Buck's name worked out so well and stuck so well because Buck Evans sounds like an actual name for a dude who's big and looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh dad.
Man, Buck's design is so fucking weird. It's the one thing that makes me go,
No, that entire game's design was 90s anime, and that's okay.
Yeah. I still like, what was her real name? We kept calling her Hilda because that's who she was.
Canon,
that's right. Canon was cool. Like, I really liked her a lot. And
Canon was like IKEA Biken, yes.
And I never got her fucking final art, and it's so upsetting. Wild Arms is just
really
good. Like,
Maribel was also a very good character.
Maribel? Oh yeah, the vampire. She was great. If you're sitting here watching the stream and you're thinking, man, I kind of want to play a JRPG, play a fucking Wild Arms. Don't play 4, but play a fucking Wild Arms.
Don't play 4 unless you just hate yourself, but all of the other ones are really good. I recommend 3. Me and Highwing had like a 3-hour-long discussion at one point over whether 2 or 3 are better. We came to the consensus that I forced him to think 3 is better, but just barely. They're both very, very good games.
I just feel like 2 Well, we've had discussions where, in my personal opinion, though, I would say go through it in manner of release, but don't play original Wild Arms 1. I personally say Alter Code F is better. Other people don't disagree. They're dumb. Like, there's so many.
I think both are valid.
I honestly feel like the quality of life improvements, the better frame rate, the better visuals are just make Alter Code F the better version of 1 to play. Honestly, I'm
just going to go on file. I'm going to go on file here and say that what 1 and/or Ultra Code F had going for it is it still had the best villain series. It had Boomerang. That's cool. You just don't beat Boomerang.
And Boomerang HD, motherfucker. Like, how do you say no to that?
By saying I'd rather play Wild Arms 3. Because while Boomerang is still better than any villain in 3, it's got a lot of good villains. It's got Aenis Cascade in it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Void Knight, for answering that question. I forgot to address that. We did unlock Binna, but also, specifically Void Knight, your character's gotten so much better. This is wonderful.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's how I look at it, too. I think the bonus stuff in Ultra Code F is kind of phoned in, but the rest of the stuff is pretty solid. The thing about 2 is, I'll say that 2 had a really good story, and it had some very compelling characters. I still think that Irving was a lot better than people gave him credit for, because you kept saying, there's God's evil for half the game. Like, why do you think the cripple is evil, Highway? It turns out he was the goodest boy of them all.
He wanted to do good, but he eventually did antagonistic things, but he wasn't a bad guy.
Irving was the most chaotic good you will see in any medium.
I summoned this fucking Satan and bound him to my soul so you can kill him and save the world. Now do it. This is an order from your boss.
Kill me so that you can kill God, so that you can save the universe from another universe that's an evil God.
And the best part...
Just do it.
And you know the best part about it is after you're done with all of that fucking trauma, you weren't done. Lord...
At the end there's like, are we just done? Yeah, I think we're done. Because we go back to Chateau, Lord Blazer's like, guess what? It's me, I've been here the whole game!
Yeah, it was the perfect point too, because you've forgotten about Lord Blazer, because you're always moving.
Because, well, you spent the entire second disc with the sky being fucked up because of the evil universe coming into your universe and saying, knock, knock, I want some sugar. So you spend so long trying to trap it in a D20, among other things, that you kind of forget in the background. I mean, yeah, you've got Lord Blazer, but because he's been with you the entire game, you consider him more of just a power-up or a super mode. And then you go, oh wait, yeah, he's a demon. Shit, I'm possessed. Oh, well, done, missed the spot check.
And then you get the raddest end fight segment ever. Holy shit, that end segment was so cool.
Yeah, the Lord Blazer fight was much, much better than Negaphil Gaia.
Yeah,
Negaphil Gaia wasn't bad.
It just felt weird.
It felt here. The problem with 3 is that the last chapter feels a bit tacked on.
It was the same problem as Tales of Vesperia in a way.
The thing is, it was telegraphed, but it wasn't telegraphed well enough to flow together well. It feels like that they were so busy hiding the real final boss from you for the whole game that once they roll around and take the center stage, they don't have enough time to really exposit their plan well enough to be supported without making it seem like it's coming out of nowhere.
Wait, why is this happening here? What the fuck's happening? I'm sorry, I was a little worried.
Now, see, that's what I'll disagree on. I think the one most even in terms of quality is 3, which is why it's my favorite.
Yeah.
2 had some points that were higher up, but 3 as a whole felt very good. I think the only problem I actually had with 3 as a whole, despite me saying that the 4th chapter was phoned in a little bit, was that Virginia's dad is a dickweed.
Yeah, I remember being really upset about fucking...
Fuck Maxwell.
Yeah, that dude was just an ass pull on wheels.
Maxwell was just he was there to be a walking Deus Ex Machina, and I fucking hate that guy. Fuck Maxwell. Otherwise, literally every other character in that game I liked. I can't think of anyone else I disliked, actually. I mean, we make fun of Jeff, but the reason we do that is because Jeff is one of the best characters in the game, because he's the only time I've seen a JRPG just take the piss out of that silent, brooding protagonist. On a meta level, too.
I still think the funniest thing was, there was a point where Jeff was about to leave, and then someone called him out on it. But he left a note beforehand with Virginia.
Everyone called him out on it. That's why it was good, because literally everyone else in the party just said, yeah, you're not gonna fucking leave, you stupid little turd. Come back over here, sit by the campfire, we got jerky. And he's just like, well, I guess I'll go eat the jerky, but I'm cool. It's so good. Because again, and see once you go to what? The anime girl's dad's a dickweed? No, don't, let me explain. The anime girl's dad is a very solid, supportive character towards her through the entirety of the game and saves her through some very life-threatening situations. The problem is he's far too good at it, and everything he does are things he shouldn't be able to do. And then, at a very crucial point near the end of the story, you have a very long cutscene with him that just makes him doing all of this make even less sense. And literally everything he does is this Mary Sue bullshit. It's really bad and really badly written, and Maxwell sucks because he as a character is bad. But on the other side of the fence, the white-haired, brooding, loner anime boy is great because he acts like a white-haired, brooding, loner anime boy, and everyone tells him to stop being a little shit. And then even the game goes, hey, maybe you should stop being a little shit and enjoy life. But I don't know who I am. I'll shut up and suck it up. You got a life now. Fucking do something with it. And even on a meta level, brooding anime boy loner, cool guy over here, his stats are the most average of the party. He's not actually good at anything, which means that he's the best support character because he doesn't excel at anything. He's not a lunchbox. Virginia's the lunchbox. But
Void, you haven't heard anything about Wild Arms because it is a game that didn't get a lot of exposure back in the day. Like a lot of other RPGs were more like forced in the limelight. Wild Arms, you would only really know about it is if you were passing by like a fucking EB Games or like a Software Etc. And you look and you see like a game cover where you see an anime boy with a fucking M79 and then some middle-aged looking creepy dude with a katana, and you're like, alright, I got $5, I'll give this a chance. And you find just the most charming and unique world about a JRPG that is basically Dark Sun. It's about a world that's dead.
Dude, we should play Dark Sun sometime. No, not Dark Sun. We should play Deadlands sometime.
But yeah, it's just this. It's a story about a world that's dead, and people are just working really hard to make it not dead sooner. And
it gets really bad in 3. 3 is so silly in this day. Like, here's the thing: in 1, well, the elves are all dead, or the elves, which I'm going to call elves because fuck that noise.
They're elves.
But there's still a good chunk of green around on the planet. There's forests, there's grasslands and stuff. It's kind of hostile and people have guns, but it's there. 2, there's a lot more badlands in 2. There are a few forests left, but they're very few and far between. And there's at least one nuked countryside that's just a desert of salt. Good job, they nuked themselves. But 3 is so bad that the oceans are made of fucking quicksand. And there is approximately 2 forests in the entire game world. Everything else is fucking cracked-ass badlands. And it's still the best game in the series. In fact, not only are the oceans made of sand, you don't get a boat. You get a sand ship, which is a big, like, mechanized steampunk thing that you have to get to go around on quicksand. There's not random encounters on the quicksand. There are fucking kaijus in your quicksand. You have to fight them by manning the positions and getting one of your dudes on a fucking harpoon cannon. And there's an actual different mechanic for fighting kaijus in an ocean of sand. It's so cool.
So to address the chat, Demkova, if you're new to Lobotomy Corporation, you may want to leave now because this is nearing some end game shit. But yeah, we have a SWAT team button. If shit goes really south, we could call in the rabbits. Let's see what else is there. Wild Arms 3, no, not at all available on PC because it is A, a Sony exclusive, and B, the latest game was on PS2. Like, it didn't even last as long as Star Ocean, which got to the next generation. No, Wild Arms got fucking shot down and died.
I thought Wild Arms 5 was on PS3.
No, Wild Arms 5 was on PS2. It was like one of the last games of the cycle.
Oh well, PS2 had my favorite cycle anyway.
Why do you send rabbits to kill anomalies? Because, let's be real, because when this shit goes south and my people are busy, I need a motherfucker to shoot it in the face.
I still liked how I called out Vinny's ghost.
Yeah, you did, and I was so angry about it because you were right, and I was just I knew the
what
whole
was
time
Vinny's
you were right.
ghost? What was
Vinny's
Vinny's
ghost, you know, in
Remember,
Wild Arms 2.
remember when you drop the satellite, then you go like, you're like, oh, it's a dungeon now. You can go muck about in it. And I said, then you go in there and you fight against this pissed off ghost.
Oh
And then it was
yeah,
true, and it killed you.
That's right.
And Vinny's ghost is a fucking puzzle boss, no less. You're not supposed to fight it normally.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
use turn on dead, which you didn't have.
Yeah, exactly. You say, and you called that too, and I'm over here with my mic muted on my side going, fucking festival, fucking ruining all the shit when I'm trying to make Howling fucking suffer.
Well, to be fair, I still suffered, so mission fucking accomplished, dick.
Yeah, that's what I do. I told you, the ultimate LP format is when you go in blind, and I'm just leaning over your shoulder cackling. I'll lead you astray, but never so far to ruin you, but enough to laugh at you.
Honestly, I can say anything I want, say anything, and like whether or not I'm right really depends on how things go.
Let's be real here. Festivore got a good 20% of the puzzles in the later levels of Live Milano 2 entirely right, and it was fucking weird.
I know. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, you asshole.
I am good at bullshit so often. I just know how to think it in a different
Yeah,
way.
you've become able to fucking get like the goddamn lottery numbers by guessing them.
This is what happens when you're a tulpa, I guess.
Apparently, that's stream lore, but yeah, no, that's the thing, and that's kind of why I want to make you do Shadow Arts too, because at least two of us know a lot about the game, and you're going in blind. But the downside is that it's not as actively hostile as Wild Arms is, which means I can't do dumb shit with you. Except, I mean, the first one did have like a nemesis type enemy, which is really cool.
We could probably do it like what I did with well, you guys wouldn't know this, but like way back in the day before I was streaming, I did I used to pal around in a Ventrilo of all things with my buddies, and I played Ogre Battle.
The Ventrilo, really? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Gerald. Got an IRC there too, buddy?
Mm-hmm. Back in the days of an old website called Shinra Online.
Oh man, I
Oof.
got there. That was back when I had my own Angel Fire website. Ooh.
Yep.
No, but yeah, I actually played a good chunk of Ogre Battle myself, and it's still not the most plotting strategy RPG I've played. That's Vandal Hearts.
Here's my question. Did you get to the final decision of Ogre Battle?
Did
you
I
make...
love it.
Did you get the same fucked up decision as I did, where yes is no, and no is yes, and oh no! I've lost a unit, and the boss has reinforcements now because I chose no, but they were processed as yes. Fuck them! Hate that!
I love Ogre Battle because it screws you over. It doesn't pull punches.
See, the thing is, I was having fun with Ogre Battle up until then, and then they're just like, we're gonna change the rules on ya, fuckface.
Guess you better fight it out, bitch.
I redid that battle, and Gurk still remembers at how pissed I was. That's the guys... Wait, the guys that made Ogre Battle did Munchkin?
Yeah, now I've been here relatively recent by that proxy, I guess, considering when I started here you were playing one of the East games on Hitbox.
Was it
Arc and
Origin... You were there for Nepishtim? I thought you were there for not Paradigm, Pathologic.
Origins can't... I was. Nepishtim was before Pathologic.
Really?
Yeah, you played Origins after Pathologic. You played Nepishtim before Pathologic.
God, Nepishtim was ugh. I don't have fond memories of Nepishtim, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, I mean, I remember Pathologic. We all remember the day that the abuse was loose.
Yeah, but let's be real, that day was fucking dumb.
It was, but it was a good kind of dumb. It was so dumb we brought it back when you restreamed the alpha of the new one, and I made a horrifying cut for bits.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was terrible how well it worked.
Well,
Why did it work so well?
Well, you gave me enough layers for me to do like the Tom fuckery properly. But man, that was
you got enough bits that you tried to buy me a game, and I didn't want your Busey money.
Let me pay you for your help. Don't give me your filthy Busey money. For those of you that are new to this show, we have a history.
history of doing dumb things and making up stupid stream memes.
It's a beautiful tapestry of history that is the dumbest shit you will ever hear in your life.
Again, I still say our best stream was the Catherine stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because Catherine itself is an... That's the sad thing. Catherine is such a good and interesting game that explores a lot of concepts, and they're gonna fuck it up with the new one.
I don't know why you never posted that stream to YouTube. It was so dumb, but in the best way. Maybe that's why you didn't, because we made a really dumb meme and it accidentally bled into LPs against our will. And people from our stream went into other people's streams and made jokes about it.
No. Aramin makes a good point. The Evo Theory of Evolution streams are really good.
They were too, but that was the whole of Evo was really good.
Yeah.
I think that in one concentrated dose, Catherine was the best.
Is the Ogre Battle you're talking about a tabletop? No, it's a video game. It's March of the Black Queen.
Yeah, Ogre Battle is like Final Fantasy Tactics, in that Tactics was inspired by Ogre Battle, so it is literally the same thing, but more plotting and old.
And it's more, it's an RTS on the fucking Super NES.
Well,
ooh, baby.
It was Tactics was more came from, I believe, from Les Kling, and not March of the Black Queen. March of the Black Queen was played differently.
I mean, it came from Ogre Battle.
Oh yeah, fucking Marilyn Monroe Satan getting off on a post-apocalyptic destruction. That was really good.
We did end up playing Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics on this stream before, actually. I'm
And
really
I
glad. And I'm
my
kinda,
way through that.
I'm sad that I missed it, but I'm glad that I got to make him fight the 11 monks on Grog Hill, even though he cheesed it. I'm really glad we killed the final boss by throwing a rock at its nuts.
There was no fucking way that should have happened, but it did, and I was so happy. We also killed the Pope with Holy.
It was our rock percent run. That's what it's called, because it started off early with us saying, you should just throw rocks this whole game. That's the new challenge. And we kind of stuck to it on and off throughout the game, but then at the end of the game, we had all the powerful units, and the fucking ninja throws a rock at the kneecap of the holy bloody angel, and it's just like, oh no, I'm dead now. We had a good time.
There is no fucking way that should have worked. I don't know how it did. I still look back on that day and keep thinking, am I living a weird fever dream? How did that happen?
Because things happen for us as long as they're dumb enough. That's our brand, is just stupid things.
I hope the VOD still exists. They still exist on Twitch, and I actually uploaded the stream on YouTube.
Yeah, the rock percent run is actually on YouTube. That's something that's up there. Catherine isn't on YouTube, which is why I was barking at about this. I know the Evo is on YouTube as well.
We did not get Ultima, actually, on Final Fantasy Tactics. Wait, did we or did we not?
We did, and then we didn't save it, and I said, it's okay, it sucks anyway.
You got rock.
We got a rock, that's all we need. That's our Ultima.
I have the archives of Evo on my hard drive, and I think I also have it like highlighted on stream. If not, I could just upload the streams. It's super easy.
I could have sworn that we put the Evo streams on YouTube.
You only put one.
I did one
video.
hypercut, and then I realized this shit's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, you haven't posted shit in you haven't even posted shit in like 2 weeks on YouTube anyway. You have this wealth of a backlog of shit you streamed that you could just upload at any time.
See, that's the thing. I really don't like the idea of putting stream archives on YouTube, because like it's a lot of effort for really no return when you could just go to the Twitch and watch it.
I mean, yeah, unless you just don't want to watch on Twitch. Or you could be like all of the other not really big streamers and just make a separate channel for stream archives.
That's true. I was gonna say use your main channel on as a stream archive. I'm like, yeah, and I really don't like that. As much as like,
well, because you're like, well, I could put all my streams on here, but what about my journalism from 2012? And I guess my 7 unfinished LPs, they'll get muddied amongst this.
It's 4.
Yeah, 14.
Oh god, yeah, I need to get back to fucking. I need to get.
See, I know you got Neo. I know you got Lama Lana too. You used to have Odin Sphere. No one knows what happened to Odin Sphere.
Odin Sphere was once an excuse because I had a TV that didn't function when I wanted it to, but now I have no excuse. and infinite time, quote unquote. That's something that's like, once La Mulana is done, once Neo's done, I'm just gonna like go back and say, last 4 episodes, let's fucking do this.
I mean, yeah, and I'll be there.
Oh, god damn it, Queen Bee is melting down. Fucking shit, fucking fuck shit.
Yeah, indeed, those words. At least this time you know that your commentator's gonna actually be there.
These wounds will not heal.
I don't know what we're gonna do about you had a plan for the final chapter to bring everyone in for one episode.
That's not gonna happen because I forgot who did the first chapter, but he's gone, and I was not gonna include him anyways.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he just, passed out in a river somewhere and floated away.
That dude was something on so much cocaine.
I wouldn't know about cocaine. He just seemed like a less family-friendly version of Skippy to me.
I think he was trying. Nah, I'm not gonna get into that discussion. But anyways, like, I don't know. It's probably just gonna be you and Skippy for the final fights, if we get there.
We can get Torpo too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. Torpo was there, wasn't he?
Oh, that's right, Torpo. He's gonna get real angry if he watches this VOD, you know.
He was
He's not gonna
behind us
watch
the
this
whole.
VOD, but
He was behind us the whole time.
slime draws near. Command.
See, that's why I like Skippy, and I've been kind of like trying to gear towards that that more family-friendly ideal. Trying, I say, doesn't work.
I mean, everyone has their brand. Torpo's angry. I'm angry and raucous and dumb. Skippy is nice and talks about pooping in holes in the floor.
I'm surrounded by a lot of angry people.
Yeah, I know. I want to say it's like you cause it, but not always. Sometimes you do, not always.
I don't cause it. I'm an attractor field for it.
And you have Loco. Loco's just concentrated ignorance.
Yeah.
I'm here to laugh at you.
I really wish.
Festivor's not angry,
Loco...
but Festivor's not angry, but he's the only person I know who uses the word penis as an insult. So there's that.
I really, really wish.
I just
Loco would
used dumb
turn
words
on
for his
push to
insults as a
talk.
thing.
You made it work, because normally if you just go, wow, you're being such a penis, it's more if you're just like, well, good job, you penis. And I'm like, it stuns you for a second, because you're like, what?
Exactly.
Did you just call me genitals?
That's exactly what
Why
it
did you
is.
just call me a dick? Dick?
Hey, you wiener, call me a dick. That's all it takes.
I just really want Loco to turn on push to talk, but that motherfucker won't listen to reason. And I'm
Or
just
anything,
gonna
really.
I'm just gonna mock him incessantly until he does, because goddamn, I am sick of hearing that ambient noise. At the very, like, I don't mock Festivore for it, because even though he has noise gate on, at least he's properly calibrated it for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers, if you have any ambition of joining co-commentary, A, you better have a good personality, because hoo boy, we have a track record here. B,
I don't know why I'm here.
What's a personality?
believe it or not, you're better than some people, Atla.
I mean,
Believe
yeah,
it
that's
or
a
not.
given, but I have a purposely bad personality. I
But
came in
B-
here...
Like, turn on push to talk. It's a
I
fucking
don't have-
demand.
I don't have push talk on either. I never have.
Yeah, you calibrate your shit. Unlike Loco, who's just like, oh no, I touched the desk, I'm gonna make 8 different sounds and not
Well, I mean-
contribute a goddamn thing.
I calibrate to the extent that there is a noise gate on, but it's the automatic one in Discord. I just calibrate it to be a good volume for me. And I have an on-off switch on my headset usually. I won't buy one unless it has one on the headset itself.
I tend
I
to use
usually-
the on-off switch on my my.
Yeah. And I'll press that
Pooch.
when I have to do something noisy that's on my end. I'll turn off my headset.
Poocha Kids, Rohan, I don't think that's an option, but let me check.
You can, but that's terrible because I also have a headset that has a on-off button for the microphone.
Yeah,
just-
pretty much.
Where the fuck is that permission then? Oh! No wonder!
Why did you tell him that?
We are going to get some changes next stream, which is good because
No.
well,
Hell no, you're not.
which is good because like we have 2 days off because I'm gonna be playing McFucking D&D for a while for this weekend. But
Hi Wang, if you turn that setting on, I'm getting my old headset back. I still have it. I haven't thrown it out, you asshole. It just happens to be on a shelf across my room in case I needed to torture anyone else in my D&D games with it. But if you want to play that, if you want to get on that horse, man, I'll make it right.
well, if you don't want me to do that, tell Loco to do push to talk because that's
Loco
what
doesn't
this
listen to anybody.
that's what this is at this point, Atla. I'm gonna make that motherfucker learn.
Look, I'll tell him not to do it. He won't listen to me, but I'll tell him. Just
No,
please
no.
don't
I want
force it.
results, or I'm getting change.
Make me a Discord admin. I'll just kick him out of your calls.
That's actually tempting.
Do it.
Because there are times where he's just so profoundly stupid that I don't think and I forget to kick him.
See, and because it's me, I'll say something before I kick him. So, I mean, that something will be funny, but
That soda went flat. It's a green noon, god damn it. Of course it is.
At least it's not a violet noon. No.
That one's not bad. The green noon is actually the worst one because it's anti-personnel. Let me
Violet's
tell
the
you,
one with the
let me
giant,
tell you, across 90 fucking hours of this game, I know what to be worried about.
I still have no idea what this game is.
despite the fact that you turned one of your Aleph-wearing people into a mushroom, like literally within the last hour.
That is the sound of me being owned for life by a bullet.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that bullet probably came from my gun.
That was the intended metaphor, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a bullet, but I do have a lot of them. Bullets do tend to own for life, mostly because you don't have much left after it hits you.
Yeah, unless it's a healing bullet.
Okay.
If a healing bullet doesn't kill you, you haven't shot it hard enough.
We were actually joking in my D&D group about a crossbow bolt that heals, where it would do 1 damage and then it would activate Cure Wounds. So I just like the idea of someone like failed 2 death saves, like someone cure him. I got the bolt. Don't know if this is gonna work.
Actually, that's a thing that's come up in the homebrew path, the homebrew alchemist class that one of my players uses for 5e, which is mostly a conversion of the Pathfinder one.
Oh.
But one thing they get is they can use extracts, which are just like self range only spell slots.
Homeopath.
Homeopathy, yes, that sure, why not? Anyway, so they can later levels learn to use those, like to give to other characters and player characters through the course of the day. But most importantly, they can imbue ammunition with these spell slots. And you think, but they have healing spells, so I can make a healing crossbolt. Yes, but that will hurt. But the player guide, the PHB for it, actually goes into detail and says, we gave you below gun proficiency for a reason.
Oh, Atla. Wizards actually updated the Artificer recently to be not a shitty spellcaster with a one-time gimmick.
Yeah, now it's a shitty spellcaster with a one-time gimmick, but the gimmick isn't a gun; it's a wand.
Yeah.
No. The wand is weird, I'll admit. But now I'm just the fucking mechanic from DFO.
Yeah, but that's okay. I like that unto itself. I would rather be the launcher from DFO, but you know.
I mean,
No.
that's kind of what the original gunner was, but man, I like the fact that I was looking at like, okay, you can make robots that act like turrets, and then I get the ability to aim them somewhere, and I can command them to explode. Hell yeah!
So
That's
what you're saying is
literally-
that you're not a mechanic from DFO, you're just Robo-Kai.
No.
No,
The
that's
mechanic.
literally the mechanic from DFO.
I know it is. I played a lot of DFO.
I haven't played Guilty Gear, so I don't know the Robokai moveset.
His finisher is literally making tiny Robo-Kais come out of his mouth grab the opponent by the ankles, then fly them in the air and explode.
Oh, neat.
Anyway, I mean, Highwing knows my favorite DFO class.
Monk? Or no, it was Physical Exorcist.
Hell yeah, it is.
I forgot that TPR played the monk.
Yeah, TPR plays the monk, and I play the Flexorcist.
I played the Magsorcist, and while that was fun, you lose a lot of your moveset.
The Mag Exorcist is just being a weeaboo. The Flexorcist is the Flexorcist.
I mean, let's be real here, Atla. The Magic Exorcist is me.
Yeah, it's you. It's a weeb. On the other hand, I play the other one. The man who just... What's that? You have the spiritual power of a cross, the spiritual power of a totem, the spiritual power of a rosary, or a big honking battle axe. And I picked the battle axe.
The sad thing though is that at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, I made a soul. What was the soul bender. And while that was fun and effective, you really kind of like missed the point of DFO. But also, man, their ult sucks. Fail Whale was just bad.
It is bad. Now, there's a thing I like a lot about Flexorcist that people always say to take for granted. Like, it doesn't do enough output for damage, it doesn't have enough hits, they're all very big and slow. And I'm like, that's the point. Because what Flexorcist does have is iframes. Everything they do generates iframes in Super Armor. So if you're playing it right, what you do is you run up to an enemy, you flex your biceps in his face, and then you just chop him a few times with an axe and kick him into the distance.
I was gonna say, is it really iframes? I thought it was Super Armor, but yeah, it's also Super Armor.
Yeah, it's almost entirely Super Armor. Everything you do is Super Armor, and there's so many iframes on Star in the Sky. There are so many iframes on Star in the Sky.
Star in the Sky is fucking disgusting.
It's the best move in the game because it's literally you just hit them so hard they get stuck on the axe, and you just knock them off by flinging them in the air, and then you just do a baseball swing. You shout a home run and jab in like English afterwards. It's even better. Home run. Yeah.
I still remember the days of trying to do PvP with a greatsword blade master. Oh, oof! Charge crash is so dumb. Charge crash is basically you're gonna approach me, get hit, you shit.
The other class I played was what was it? What was the crossbow one for the gunner?
I think that was Spitfire. It could also
Spitfire.
be
It
could also be for the mechanic, but you would be a shitty mechanic.
The mechanics use SMGs.
Yeah.
Now Spitfire used the crossbow because I was playing as Ted Nugent with a flaming crossbow. I remember now.
Did you main grenades or bullets?
Yes.
Good answer. Yeah, let's end it.
Which one did I name? I mained bullets so that I could use fire bullets because Ted Nugent has a flaming crossbow. But also I had a whole lot of grenades.
Spitfire was fun though. It's a shame that you get their ult at level 45 instead of like their capstone.
Look, I'm okay with it because that's not the point of Spitfire anyway. Most other classes want to focus on their ult. Spitfire doesn't care. Even Spitfire's ultimate is just making a harem follow you around who happens to have guns as well. The whole point of Spitfire is just doing enhancements on. It's just doing enhancements on your weapons and then firing a lot of stuff. It's spamming attacks.
So I think we actually have new plot where the robot is getting existential.
Oh, I thought you weren't programmed to be existential.
They say the commentator plays... Oh no, we've seen this plot. Never mind. I forgot. This is where I made the LP joke.
You know, that was Ted Nugent, and the other one was the Flexorcist. I had good characters. I didn't like the sword. I didn't like the Swordmaster at all. Actually, I tried it. I'm like, this is fucking boring.
It's very basic, but I made him for PvP.
I like pretty. Well, I made the Flexorcist for PvP.
Yeah.
No one expects the flex. They think that because a lot of PvP is about juggling people, right? Flexorcists don't care.
Well, if you're anybody but the Flexorcist, you want to keep people in the air for maximum damage output. For you, one hit, they're already in like the scaling.
Well, what happens with Flexorcist is not just someone tries to juggle
here's
me.
the plot.
Oh, someone tries to juggle me, and I just laugh at them and hit them with Star in the Sky.
Yeah.
Done.
Huh, so apparently collections department is just Fight Club?
No, that's detention.
Every time
I'm gonna
Amuro-
extract your bones.
It's one of the facts that drove Gabora mad. Ah! She took too long to realize that abnormalities are to be exploited, not terminated. She still doesn't know. It's kind of funny. We should probably get around to that, shouldn't we? Oh god, Atla, did you see the footage for 3D DFO? It actually looks pretty good.
I'm glad they got enough money for that.
Like, man, if that becomes a reality, I might have to fall into a hole.
It's okay, I'll fall with you and we can stream it.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to stream a game together at all.
Unfortunately.
That's because most MMOs are boring as shit.
I would have been okay with Guild Wars 2 probably if I played it back in the day, but like I don't think it,
Yeah. I've played a great volume of Guild Wars 2.
Gross.
Guild Wars 1 was
Hey!
fascinating.
Guess what, Torpo? We were talking about you earlier.
Yeah! I'm popular.
Yeah, for all the wrong reasons. What's up, buddy?
It's been a while.
It has been. I miss you. I hate you, but I miss you.
But I hate you. But I
Same.
miss you. There are many weapons that hold enormous power in this world besides ego. Yes, like scathing wit.
Oh yeah, that's the weapon I'm proficient in.
Artifacts from outskirts, from the singularities of rings, crude inventions made in backstreet using them correctly will result in weapons that would just fairly stand against abnormalities. Ah, yes.
But yeah, the time I think the patch I hated in Guild Wars 2 the most was the one that wouldn't let me use items from my inventory in PvP anymore, or World versus World. Because my favorite tactic was to go around as a thief, and I had 3 stacks of 2x4s in my inventory.
And you would just
Where if
overload
you-
people.
Well, yeah, if you used a 2x4, you would equip it, and the ability was to hit them with a 2x4 or hit them hard enough to break it and stun them and knock them back. So what I would do is, when someone tried to fight me, I would whip out a 2x4, field goal smack them, and then while they were getting up, I would whip out another 2x4 and field goal smack them until they got to a wall. It was hilarious because, I mean, you have these people with these legendary swords of ultimate power, and these great weapons forged in the heart of a dying star, and I've got a whole bunch of fucking carpentry supplies.
Dude,
And
let
I win.
me tell you how fucking long it took me to farm a full damage Zodiac bow. That shit sucked.
Also, why were y'all shit talking me?
I forgot,
We
but
weren't
we had a reason.
We weren't shit talking you. We were just making a joke at your expense. There's a difference.
Same as it ever was.
I'm trying to remember because it was funny, and I remember saying, if Torpo watches this VOD, he's gonna be mad when you say that, but he's not gonna watch the VOD. But
I'm not gonna watch it.
I know. You think that this is gonna change anything? He's too fucking lazy to watch a 2-hour fucking VOD. But no, I can't remember what it was exactly about, but it was funny. Oh well, not important.
Apparently, the weapons we use are the power of the heart, which means interns
Gross.
have no heart because they can't use ego weapons.
Interns aren't human.
Yeah, we went over that. They're just some soft jelly creatures.
They're like
There's
They're
some
given-
weird anomaly.
They're nobody. They're fucking. This is hilarious.
The
I love-
interns are a fucking hive mind.
Oh yeah, Torpid, we learned that our joke was actually quite real. Binna is the goth girl you meet at Hot Topic. She likes talking
And where you
about
eat
death
Hot
and she likes talking about death and life and coffins, and I'm just like, huh?
Also, the people in her department cannot disobey her.
But there's apparently fight clubs that happen down here.
Hey, that sounds pretty rad. I like
Also,
Ben
she-
already.
She takes all of her clothing tips from Adam Jensen.
Wheelie Eco is donning someone else's ego. Ah, so Torpid is donning the ego of his waifu. Good to know.
My wife.
I'm a real girl, says Torpo.
We are
No,
now
I
as
am
one.
wrapped in the
honey.
embrace of my waifu at all times.
My
We
waifu
are
is my
now as
waifu.
one.
I don't really like Benna.
Well, we haven't seen much of her yet.
No,
That's
she seems
okay.
pretty chill so far.
That's okay. I know who I like and don't like. I miss Nietzsche.
Oh, Nedzach? The drunk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I was sitting there like, that's a weird sounding name because it sounded like you said Nietzsche, and I was like, Nietzsche?
I
joke?
did.
Oh,
Good Zach.
That's the joke, Hiawang. Because his name is similar to that for the sense that he believes in nothingness, that everything is pointless. That's why he drives himself to drink so much. And that's why he's a pretty cool dude.
we already
But-
we already completed this, haven't we?
Hmm.
But I am pretty tired. It's been a long day of just bullshitting. And I will say you're kind of entirely right, Atla. I'm kind of surprised at how boring Bina was. At least Hakma was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I like hearing that. Please tell me I'm right more often.
And
Wait,
Kind
what's
of
going
boring
on?
to Highwing until
And-
the archer.
yeah, we're probably not getting the plot point because Chesed wasn't interesting up until we realized that his entire job of this at this facility is just futile and nothing he does matters.
That's almost all of them. Also, Chesed was interesting mostly because we just kept calling him Cheesed.
So here's the question for you guys. Do we want to be able to reselect an anomaly or get our gear back with a 25% chance? Which with high-wing luck is more like a 95% chance.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's
Ego restoration sounds a lot more useful.
It does, and re-extraction sounds like something you shouldn't be doing because you're already a big bitch baby anyway.
This should have saved the game, so I think I'll call it here for now. I've been tired this week and I hate it.
I'm
But
going to
don't-
be building a new computer soon.
Nice. But
Nice.
don't fret, folks. I'm gonna host someone, probably Accounting Nightmare, because she has Devil May Cry 5, and I don't,
Okay, but what about
and I hate it.
somebody else playing this fucking